We're live, we're live, we're live, we're live. Unemployed Pundits, episode one is
Let's go.
live, and
Yep.
here it is.
Yeah.
This is what you've been
It's
waiting
finally
for.
happening. It's finally happening.
It's happening. It's been 6 years, but we're finally here, and
Hmm.
we got Arsenal fans and Man United fans, but we'll definitely
Come on.
have other groups. Other groups are invited.
Are
And
they?
yeah,
Are they?
yeah, they're invited. They're
We'll
invited.
think about it. We'll think
Yeah.
about it.
We'll
We'll
see if
think about it.
This is a start. Yeah.
Only if they're unemployed, though. Just like us.
only if they're unemployed.
Only if they're unemployed.
We
As
don't
far.
accept paid
Yep.
opinions.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of
We
that
don't.
professional shit.
We don't accept any ESPN or Sky News or
Yeah.
Sky Sports
Yeah.
pundits here.
This is strictly for the fans and the fans only.
Yeah.
This is strictly for the
Strictly
fans,
for
the
the
ones that.
fans. Yes. Strictly for the fans. Strictly for the delusional ones. Like,
Yeah.
Hmm.
we can't have people that pull
No
up.
logic.
Who cares about stats? Stats are nothing.
Oh, I'm a pull up. I'm gonna pull up stats, bro, when it's necessary.
We
Like
can
when
pull
I'm
up
when I'm
stats.
trying to defend my argument, I'm pulling
Elias will
them
pull
up.
up. Elias will pull up stats. I'll pull up feelings. You go
There
get
you
all
go.
my feelings out here.
Bruh,
All right.
I mean,
All
whenever I'm
right.
arguing with Suri, he will humble me real quick with the stats. He's like, "Oh yeah, 6 years ago this happened. Last year I was talking about Welbeck. I was saying, oh yeah, Welbeck is banging this season, and he's like, this is the highest he's ever done. I'm like, this is I didn't know Welbeck never really scored that much. Like,
He's
what
been
was it?
injured
10?
90% of his career. It's not even
Injured,
about scoring.
injured.
He's
Yeah,
barely played. Forget like
He always starts good, though.
right. I
He
thought like
always.
he scored way more for you guys, for United.
he didn't.
Uh,
He spent like I don't know, like 5, 6 seasons there. His best season was Fergie's last year, I want to say, when
What
he
Yeah.
is it
was like
like?
a starter.
I don't
14?
even remember him playing like that. That's
He
crazy.
played
Really?
that one of the last seasons.
Yes.
He played a lot because it was him and Chicharito. So between the two, we were having like we were going back and forth
No, Van
before
Persie was there, though.
Van Persie came.
Oh,
Before Van Persie
Yeah.
came,
Okay.
I remember
the season
Welbeck
before.
being a
Remember,
problem.
I remember specifically because the season before we started the season very well, and Welbeck was scoring back-to-back games. And the last game he actually scored a good goal was the 8-2 versus Arsenal. And then he went to
We don't,
shit.
Glad
I don't I don't remember that game. I
cut
don't.
that one
yeah,
out.
I
Cut,
remember it.
I don't
Of
remember that
cut
course
that
you
game.
don't
one out.
remember.
Cut that one out.
It's
Cut that
expiring,
one.
but I remember it.
Cut that one
Nah.
out. I mean, lucky for me, I didn't see the game, but yeah, I
I
got,
was.
For the
I got
game,
flogged at school, bro.
This
Trust me.
sounds like FIFA.
Mhm.
That's,
It
I
felt like
saw
FIFA.
Liverpool United
It
seven
felt like
zero. So,
FIFA. See, I see what Mickey's trying to do though. He's trying to paint this picture that United fans are going to be this delusional fan base that's going to
I mean,
put
that's
we're
not
all
a
all this
picture.
hype
delusional.
That's
on
We're
not
all
the picture
Mbuemo.
delusional,
I'm
though.
painting.
We're all
That's
delusional.
just
We're all
the
delusional.
picture.
Uh,
That's
We're
all
all
right.
delusional.
Okay,
That's.
Miki, what do you think about the our transfer?
so. I think you guys did good. I would say like you guys had a B plus. Like I would say you guys have very strong people coming in. Yes, a B plus because I mean you brought in a bunch of attacking players. I'm sure like people like Ahmad are not gonna get the ball as much, so you're gonna lose some of that threat from like the younger players that you have. But then I mean you brought in like tested players, so as long as they can play together, you'll be fine. But your defense is still bad. I still think that you have huge gaps back there. So I don't think you addressed all your problems, but I think you've become like all of a sudden like a European level team. So I don't think you guys are gonna like do anything crazy. I don't think.
So my thing is, I like that we did like from we bought from the league. I like Cunha. I don't know if he's gonna succeed. I really like Mbuemo. I think he's gonna succeed. Sesko, I'm like I don't know. He scored 13 goals last year. I don't know. It might be enough. It might not. If we get a Believer, I'll
What's the transfer window for you? Like what grade would you give it?
B minus.
B minus.
I, if I have to chime in on Man United's transfers, to be honest, I'm a big fan of Brian Mbuemo. I'll be honest with you guys. Like he, I think, is a player that provides you like goals. He's a threat coming either from the left or we've seen him play uh, striker as well sometimes when Ivan Toney wasn't available sometimes, and he actually did deliver those goals. So
That's
yeah, I'm a big fan of Mbuemo. So I think that would be a good signing. If you look at it on paper, you'll never know until he actually plays, but it shows that he's at the right age profile for Manchester United, league proven, and I think he would eventually deliver for Man United. Being completely honest about what you said about the defense, I don't know if I'm fully into agreement with that one because if you see Man United last season, there's massive discrepancy with Aston Villa if you have to pick one team, for example. And they only conceded like what, four more goals than Aston Villa?
I
But
didn't know that, but yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they conceded four more goals than Aston Villa, but finished quite far behind Aston Villa. Man United conceded like about 55, 56 goals, and Aston Villa conceded like 52. So I feel like the major problem with Man United was scoring goals. They scored only 44 goals last season, and they already brought in players with Mbuemo who had like 20 goals, and Cunha had 15 goals. So between the two of them, they have 35 goals already.
Yeah.
So I feel like that is a good duo that you guys can make up there. My big concern with Man United would be their midfield. I'll be honest. They would need to address the Bruno Fernandes, Mateus Cunha, and Mbuemo if they have to play and Sesko if they have to play all four of them together. That would mean with Amarim's style of play, with the 3-5-2, that would mean he's planning on putting Bruno with maybe Ugarte or Casemiro on the pivot. That sounds
Yeah.
like you're lacking a little bit of legs there. So I don't know. I think Baliba, if you get him, pretty solid signing. So if I have to give the transfer window, I'd go with a B because that midfield needs serious addressing.
And I
okay.
say
How about players like Ahmad? Like, what's their role in that team? So are they
right
out?
right wing back.
You can put him at the right wing back. I agree because Diego Dolo was struggling last season. I don't think they want to see that again.
I want to see him.
I know Sure was quite upset at that guy the whole
Listen,
season.
Yeah.
listen. For me, generally, like there was three concerns coming into the season that we need to address. One was obviously striker. We needed a new striker, and like the two tens or whatever you want to call them in between there, the two forward players, and also a goalkeeper. Those are the three major concerns that we had coming into the season. And then so the midfield they addressed, not the midfield but the attacking midfield they addressed perfectly. My number one target this summer for any club in the Premier League was uh, Mbuemo. He was the prime, like prized possession this season. If he was going to leave Brentford, I thought he was the best signing of the season. He would
Really?
be the best signing. Yes, that was before the season started. I was like, whoever lands Brian Mbuemo will have the best signing of the season, especially from the Premier League at least.
Even if Liverpool gets Isak?
I again, I did not think Isak was leaving at that point, to be honest with you. And even if he left, my idea was even if he joined Liverpool or even if he joined Arsenal, which I thought both teams had a good chance, I didn't think that would have a bigger impact than what Mbuemo would have if he joined like a United or a Tottenham or the teams that were looking for him, even Newcastle.
So
I
are you
thought
looking
that
at just the movements on the table, or are we talking about like, yeah,
impact on the
winning
team.
championships and stuff like that? Like,
The thing is, Isak is great. Isak will score goals, but Liverpool are never struggled to score goals. He will elevate them in other competitions, probably, but it won't change Mo Salah's impact on the team. It won't change their style of play. And Buemo signing for United changes everything. Changes how we play, changes our focal point in midfield. Because we were struggling. Our biggest issue was once we got the ball up there, we had wingers. We had
We
four or
gotta
five
clip that.
different wingers that we were trying to play at number 10 roles. And we were pushing Bruno back. So it was either Garnacho or Anthony or um, was it
Rashford.
Rashford or whoever it was. All our wingers were playing, even Diallo. None of them
And
are uh, natural number 10s, fill in that in between position. They were all wing players.
is yeah, goalkeeper. I don't trust that guy at all. I don't trust any of our goalkeepers. It's very very hard. Like for me, it's like if first game of the season, if Arsenal shoot, I'm expecting it to be a goal because it's just gonna be like an open goal, and you just pray it's off target.
But don't you think like you guys are probably gonna sit back? Because that's how you beat
I don't
Arsenal.
know.
Like nowadays,
I come
like
back.
I think everybody knows nowadays. All you have to do to beat Arsenal is just to sit back. Like
You could do that, but you have a striker now, so
yeah, but like he still needs to integrate with our squad. So I don't know about that because I mean I would have been very confident at the end of last season, but then now you guys have elevated, and if you sit back and wait for those counter attacks, I think you guys definitely have a chance.
yeah. I mean, we have fast players now, so could be good.
Yeah, and also there's the Old Trafford factor as well. We don't
Yeah,
nor it's not been a happy hunting ground for us. Like we let's say we've won like what twice? One was COVID season, no fans since 2006. So we won like twice, right? We won. I remember Aubameyang scoring a penalty and winning,
yeah,
and then we won when Trossard scored, I think 2 seasons ago.
yeah,
But other than that, it has not been a good ground. I remember, I think about 10 years ago now, you guys had like serious injuries, and I thought like we were going to win that day. And then it was some academy player who happened to be Marcus Rashford now just came in
yeah. No,
and just announced himself in the Premier League, you know? So you never know with what you get with Old Trafford, to be honest.
That's true.
On top of that, I really like, I forgot to mention, I really like the signing of Benjamin Sesko as well. I'll be honest. He might not be ready as of right now, but the fact that Barcelona were scouting him, the fact that Arsenal was scouting him, Liverpool were scouting him, you know, a lot of big teams were scouting this guy. So I feel like he has big potential there.
yeah. I mean, we'll see. I'm just, the history of us signing players and not working out is just too much over the past 10 years. So I'm not. I'm just gonna keep a level head.
Okay.
I get it.
No,
I
that's
mean,
fair. That's
Yeah.
but I mean,
so
Old
Miki gave
Trafford
it.
is it really like does it have the same intimidation that it used to have? Because going
I'm just going to say
all
two
I,
wins in 20
no, but
years.
no, Ella, I got what you're saying, but what I'm asking is, like teams after last year don't have this. Like Old Trafford doesn't have the same fear factor that it
I
used to have.
mean, yeah,
But we didn't win last year. That's what I'm saying. We didn't win last
We
year. Did
didn't
we
win
win the
last year
win?
because we were dropping points left and right, but a lot of people went to Old Trafford and did okay. And
No,
I
but
don't.
it's been
well,
the same way. Like even when a lot of teams win, you know what I mean? A lot of teams still win, and we still manage to like fuck it up when we go to Old Trafford. That's been the case for like Man United will step it up when they play Arsenal, and
yeah,
vice versa. Like we
Right,
will step it up. Like we'll have shit players, and they don't normally win at the Emirates. Like I feel like that's fair
yeah,
when it
but
comes to like those two facing up.
But look at the our record from last year. We were doing okay with the bigger teams, but then we were going to places where like people sit back. We were losing, so I don't think that's a fair comparison because it's just Arsenal. I'm
No,
saying
no, I
like
get that.
overall, United are not doing great at Old Trafford anymore. They were like, what was the
I
record?
know, but
but yeah,
I'm
that's why.
bringing a big sample size here. I'm bringing like 20 years worth of data where we do not win when it comes to like Old Trafford. I'm not saying we're not going to win, and I'm not trying to be all negative, but I hope we're going to win. If you ask me a prediction, I'll probably predict a win. But history tells me they will step it up. Like I'll guarantee you first game week 1, they will step it up in Old Trafford, and they're playing Arsenal. Like it,
I just
They
don't
will
think
step
it
it up.
has the same intimidation that it used to have. Like going to Anfield,
I agree with
I'm
that.
scared. Going to even Newcastle, that's a very
No, I
uncomfortable place to go and play.
I but we've won more at Newcastle than Old Trafford though.
I'm sure,
Like
but like
that's what
now,
I'm saying.
it's more intimidating to go there for me at least. Like going to Newcastle,
You're
I'm
more
not
intimidated to go to Newcastle than Old Trafford?
right now. Yeah,
That's actually crazy.
why?
That's
The
cap.
thing is,
Like it's
like
I
the
don't think
yeah, I
anybody's
get
intimidated to go to Newcastle in
Bro?
the
for
top
no, they
any
are.
top six team.
What do you mean?
What are you
It's a
I
talking
very
don't
about?
intimidating ground.
I don't
It
think
is
It's
any
a
a
very
very
top
intimidating
no,
intimidating
it
ground.
ground.
is, it is, it is,
I don't
It's
think
a
any
very
It
top six
is.
team
it
is
is.
going to Newcastle saying, "Oh, I'm intimidated to go to Newcastle."
Nobody's saying
Like
I'm
So
intimidated to
they
go to Old
It,
Trafford too. That you guys almost became the
it
same
doesn't
league
even
as
matter.
Wrexham. You
It's
guys
different.
the thing is,
almost started playing Wrexham in that field,
the
man.
thing is,
Let's
it's
not.
because the
We,
big matches, the big matches like against Arsenal or City or Liverpool, we're always gonna show up. It might not
they
right.
work
will
out.
step it up. That's what I'm
We're
trying to
always
say.
gonna show up. The smaller teams, I mean, Brentford, Brighton, Bournemouth, they're all, I don't know. Last season they destroyed us. And that's
Yeah.
because like we weren't ready. But for the big teams, I mean, you can be ready. You could do a low block and everything like that, but you know, it's because of that.
I'm strictly talking about like the league here, like other than cups, like like cup competitions. I'm not talking about them on this specific scenario. The league, when it comes to like Arsenal versus Man United, the build up, everything it gets crazy. And this is game week one. You know, Man United players will be out for it.
Yeah.
I will guarantee you this is not going to be an easy game. Like they
Especially
will
all the
It's
fight
new
for
not.
every
ones.
ball.
You're not gonna
Yeah, it's
face the same squad. You're not gonna face a lot of
different
the same
squad.
players. Yeah,
They will fight for every ball. It's, you know, like it's Arsenal versus Man United. I don't need to speak about
Yeah.
that game on its
Yeah. A
own.
lot of people are trying
Because
to make their
usually
names
the
in the new
yeah, usually
Man
the home
United
team
squad.
wins. Usually the home team wins. Like I would not be surprised if the game ends like a draw or a narrow defeat for us. But if you ask me for a prediction, I'm going to pick, I'm deluded, so I'm going to pick
go ahead,
Arsenal to win.
predict,
And I'm pretty
predict.
sure you guys are picking I'll predict a 2-1, man. I'll
2-1.
stick to a humble
Very
2-1.
conservative.
Yeah,
I'm
conservative
saying
2-1.
2-0. If Gabriel comes back and
Both.
our defense is complete,
Like,
I'm saying 2-0. If we can score, I think we can keep a clean sheet.
So I have a question. So like, what's did we
what?
go through? Did we go through like predicted lineup? Who do you think
No, no,
is
no.
gonna? Okay, so that matters though. So for me, if I think the team that plays for Arsenal and United play, I think we're winning comfortably tomorrow.
Oh,
Oh,
comfortably.
Comfortably. You have a new mid. I'm
what's
just saying.
comfortable for you?
Let me tell you what. By 2 goals.
You guys
I know
are
we're
going
gonna
to beat us
concede.
2-0.
No, I think it's gonna be like 3-1, 4-2, one of those. Because A, we can't. We have to. I know for a fact we're conceding because we don't even know who's in goal at this point. I'm assuming it's Bayandir, but he's like so much worse than Onana anyway. So it's just not gonna
Wait,
be.
Onana is not going to be in the goal?
He's injured.
Yeah, he's injured,
I
no?
don't know.
He's
Oh,
injured. He
I
still
think
has like a couple of weeks, I think.
he played this week in like a close. But yeah,
But
I
yeah.
mean we can talk about Arsenal next.
Arsenal. All right, Ella, what do you think?
By the way, my grade before we go there, my grade for United is B
Yeah.
plus as well.
What about Chef? Like, that's what I was asking.
B plus.
Uh,
B plus. Okay.
B plus. If we get two more, a defender, sorry, a midfielder and a goalkeeper, A plus.
Okay.
Bro, where
Yeah,
are you
that's
guys
fair.
finding this money? Like, I don't understand how you guys are cutting back lunch and
I don't know.
then
I don't
yeah,
understand. They
you
put out
guys
I
this thing.
don't know where that money.
I know they put out this narrative that United don't have money. The team itself,
because they're not
because
willing
they
to pay for people to go
no,
to
that's
matches.
not why.
Like,
Let me tell you why.
half
I
the
need
people
this is
can't make to the
no,
matches.
no, no. This is my theory. This is my theory. Every season we go into the summer transfer window. We spent only 150 million last year, but we spent it on like 3 players or something like that. Majority of it.
Only
And the
150.
reason, I mean, for United, that's one of the lower the amounts we spend every summer. So
Fair, 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 fair.
we spent 150 million on 3 players. because the three players were very overpriced. Like one of the most overpriced players was Ugarte. Ugarte was not getting into PSG's team. He wasn't playing. They've already signed his replacement by that point, and we still spent 60 million or whatever it is on him
Yeah, his
because
replacement, by the way, what a baller.
Oof.
crazy,
João Neves.
crazy. But my point is the reason we're getting like shagged every time the transfer window comes up is because they know we have money. We have money to spend. So I think they were pushing this narrative, especially Sir Jim Ratcliffe, is because they know that when the summer transfer window comes, they know we can spend money. So all the teams that we go and players for, they just think 20, 30 million plus on whatever the market value or whatever they are willing to sell their players on. So if they tell them we don't have money, then I think their mindset was we will get players at the fair market value at which because they don't think we can spend more that ridiculous amount.
If that was a tactic, I would say that this is like Jose Mourinho level tactic. Like, I mean, I don't know if it was a tactic because why would the coach come out and say they're not willing to take my players to the European League final? Like, I mean, that sounds crazy.
Dang.
Like,
No,
Whatever
I'm
it
sure they're
is.
doing budget cuts. I'm not saying they're not doing budget cuts, but the whole we don't have money narrative. I know Manchester United have money. That's not
no,
a
Man
that
United might
shocking
have
thing.
money, but they were making it sound like they were not willing to spend. So all this, like, oh, you guys, only the football players can have lunch and stuff, like the silly cuts that you guys were doing. Nobody was expect. If that was a strategy, well played. I
I
mean,
mean, it has to be because I
Hey,
knew we're spending
whatever it
money.
is, we found the money.
Hmm.
That's all
nice.
that matters.
We got him. That's what he's saying. We
So
got the money.
is lunch back?
His lunch is
Are
back.
we getting lunches back?
Lunch is back.
We
Imagine this.
got, by the way, guys, we got five more teams to address.
Let's go.
Okay,
Yeah.
we can move
All
on.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So B
yeah,
plus for
let
Sue.
B plus for Sue, and Chef did not give us his rating.
B minus.
Hey, Chef said
B
B minus. Yeah.
minus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, my bad, my bad, my bad. And we're going to Arsenal, right? Where we're at
Yeah.
it.
You start, Amy.
Uh, with Arsenal, I'm kind of like I really like most of the business that we did in a sense. My biggest problem for years, if people know me, is about fitness and like durability of our players, right? Thomas Partey, you know, pretty good player on his day, but most of the time, in my opinion, has been injured, and we have not had him available for most of the games. Like most games that I would like to have him, except last season and one season, other than that one. His 3 seasons, pretty poor when it comes to like playing enough games. Jorginho, he was there for like, uh he was just there for some games, and he was pretty injured last season as well.
He's gone, right?
Unfortunate injury. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gone. So like replacing them with Norgard, who's supposed to be this Premier League proven player that comes off the bench to see out games. I'm not mad about it. It's pretty cheap. What, 10 mil? I'm not.
Yeah, that was a good
And
business.
yeah, yeah, it's just a placeholder really. And then Zubimendi, who I actually pretty rate super highly. I actually like that player. He's, in my opinion, our best signing this summer on paper. Yes, you might say, yeah, yeah, Victor, like I'm hoping he's going to score a lot of goals. And I'm kind of like I'm somewhere in the middle where, hey, like I've got PTSD from watching Darwin Nunez and other strikers coming from Portugal,
Hmm.
so I'll relax on that one a little bit. But I feel like if we manage to get Marino scoring goals, I feel like we'll get this guy scoring goals. That's where I'm at with this one. And our other big purchase would have to be Noni Madueke this summer. I'll be completely honest, I'm not happy with that one. Yeah, we should have allocated the money differently, in my opinion.
Okay, I
We
thought you were
had
gonna say
uh,
that was like a good purchase.
no big, no big purchase in a sense like money wise. Like
Okay,
I addressed Zubimendi, Gyökeres, and now it's Madueke. Because I'm not who cares about like Kepa really? Like it's like 5 mil, backup
Yeah.
keeper, decent signing, whatever. You move on. And who's the other one? Oh,
Christian
Christian
Mosquera.
Mosquera.
Yeah,
Mosquera, pretty good. From what I've seen on the preseason so far, decent player. Very comfortable on the ball. Aggressive. He seems pretty young as well. So replacing Tomiyasu with that one, pretty solid deal.
Hmm.
No brainer. Uh, and yeah, Madueke. Uh, I don't know, man. Like, I haven't seen enough games of him on the left side, so like, I don't know why Arteta decided to make him the focus when it comes to like our left-sided signing. It's going to be crazy if this doesn't work out for him because like this is what makes or breaks a manager in a sense. Hey, 50 something million, you got multiple other players that are available for that price. You see Chelsea get João Pedro, you see Tottenham get Mohamed Kudus, and Eze probably cost a little bit more than that, but we could have went for that one as well. And I'm seeing like are going ahead of us in getting Eze. So that signing, it's a little underwhelming. If we had signed a left winger, say a Rodrigo or an Eze, and then we signed Madueke on top of that, perfect. I had no problems with that. It's just that him being our
Rodrigo, and
potential,
then on top of that, Madueke, that would be crazy.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That would have been that would have been how. Look at what Liverpool are doing, man. We'll get to them, I know, but like, hey, that's our competition. Man City, people are like they spent 150 million this summer. You forget they spent like 200 million over the January transfer.
Yeah.
So like they did spend a lot of money as well. So we're not spending as much as we need to, in my opinion. Like we should be investing a lot more on our left side. I hear something from David Ornstein, like the reason that Eze one is not a priority is because Ethan Waneri is now expected to stay. I'm like, come on now.
He's
What
not
about
playing.
the left wing? Yeah,
Yeah.
and the
I
left
get that
wing.
though. I understand that, but
What do you mean?
No, no, I totally understand. He's a 10, but like, what about the left wing?
Yeah.
You guys, I don't know how
Why
I
did we
feel
get Madueke?
strongly about our two left
that's the
wingers.
thing.
The two left wingers that we had
You have a
last
beef with
season,
Martinelli, man.
Mhm.
our
See,
two left wingers, we need to get rid, like at least one of them.
I believe in Martinelli. I think, he was just injured. He's just coming back from injuries.
Mickey,
I
please.
think Martinelli's okay.
No. No.
Bro,
Head down.
Mar-
You just run.
head down, and then he does this like skill, you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't even call it a skill, but like
But he needs support.
he's just
Like,
so one-dimensional.
No.
he
Come
needs
on.
I'm just
support. I
saying,
mean, bro,
Mickey, hear me out, hear me out. Martinelli, we're banking on one season. We've had him for like 5 seasons now. We're banking on one season, right? The 2 seasons he was a youngster, he was coming off the bench, we're seeing decent things. And then on the third season, I think he played amazing, like where
right.
he was
When
scoring
he was
goals. He was
23.
our highest, yeah,
Yeah.
he scored our highest open play goals that season when it comes to the league because he was not taking penalties and then he was just bagging goals consistently. I thought he was going to take off from that. And then it seems like he regressed massively ever since that
But he got
happened.
injured.
What do you mean? He's playing a lot of games over the past 2 seasons. It's
No,
just
he got injured. Like, he back to
it's
back, he
it,
kept
it
going
I'm,
out.
Yeah,
I'm just
but
saying
I
that
mean,
15 goal season is looking like the anomaly one. In my opinion, that's the anomaly. Like when you look at his 5 seasons, he's had like decent goal returns on the 2 seasons, and the third season was amazing because he played a lot of games in the Prem. He was like now trusted to be the starter. And then following the seasons after, it's just been mid. Like
No, I get that. No, I
I
mean,
can
So
I
and
can name a
I
so
lot of
wasn't happy
players in my
with his
opinion.
performance last year too. But what I'm saying is, I think we've seen Martinelli get it done. We've seen that he is a
But
very
we've seen it
dangerous
done
player.
once.
Yeah, when he's in form, he's a very dangerous player. So
But he's
what
been
I'm
informed 1 season out of the 5. That's my problem. Like that's the anomaly. That's what people are not understanding.
Miki, you can't just keep him just to keep him.
Yeah, because like you
no, no,
can't just
no, for
hope
sure.
he's going
The
to
thing
give
is,
back.
okay, perfectly fair argument, but I don't think signing Madueke is going to change any of that. Madueke is not better than
I
Martinelli.
agree.
I don't think
No,
so
we
What?
too.
agree.
So it doesn't really matter. Like unless they sign a replacement for Martinelli, Martinelli is not
That's
gonna be. That's not
that's what
addressed.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. The Madueke signing sounds like a sideways step at best
Especially for
right
a
now.
backup
We
winger.
we haven't yeah we haven't seen him,
I don't
but
even think
it's
it's a
looking
sideways
like he's
step.
going
I
to be
think
our
it's a
left winger.
downgrade. If he's gonna
You
be a
think
left winger,
you
I
think
think
he's
it's a
gonna
downgrade.
start Madueke over Martinelli?
That's looking like the what's happening.
I hope not.
I,
Because
if that happens, I think that's a downgrade. I don't even think it's
Yeah,
sideways.
like I think that'll be a
It's
mistake.
it's sideways. I would say it's sideways at best right now.
But
Like
it's
I don't
not
know.
at best
We could
because
sound
Madueke
ridiculous. I
hasn't
hope
done
I
any of
sound.
it. He hasn't done any of it
That's my
to
point.
say it's sideways. Yeah.
That's my point. I hope I sound ridiculous at the end of the season. He tears it up at the left side, and I'll be happy to be wrong with this. But right now, it sounds like a sideways step at best, if not a downgrade.
Yeah.
So that's my problem
So
with
so
that signing.
so what do you rate the transfer window after saying after all
I'll
of
give
that?
it a B. I'll give it a
Okay.
B, but it could have easily been an A. Like if we had addressed it with a
hmm
left-sided, you know,
hmm
winger. And then Madueke was coming as a backup right winger for Saka because he's been injured and he's been, in my opinion, one of the most flogged players since he started. Like he's been playing 38 games, 37 games, except last season. He's been playing every single game. So he needed some breaks. So if we get Madueke for a replacement, that would look like a decent signing, especially, you know, the fact that he's league proven at this point, scored 7 goals last season for Chelsea. Decent numbers for a backup winger.
Okay.
My problem is if he's if Saka's there on the right side and Madueke is there now on the left side, who's the backup for the right winger? We didn't even address that one
I mean, I
in
guess
my
it's
I
gonna be
mean,
because
it's probably
Nwaneri.
one area, you know?
so
Nwaneri.
but
Yeah.
but they didn't sign what I've heard from credible journalists such as like David Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano. The reason we did not sign Eze is now Nwaneri is now viewed as a more of an 8 and a 10 instead of like a winger. And then they're
Yeah, but
developing
he could
Max
step
Bauman.
in. He can step in.
Yeah, he
And
could step in, and I'm pretty sure Madueke could also cover there. But my problem right now
There's no depth.
is
I get it.
we don't
Because
have
because
we
last
don't have
season we saw what happened when two wingers got injured.
exactly. We need to address the left side. That left side is so poor.
You know who
Like I
you know who you should have gotten? Sane.
100%.
no, I
free.
don't agree.
But it's
He's
just too much
free.
money. But
I don't agree.
100%. 100%.
It's not even too much money. It's just
Too much money to
guys,
pay him.
we need someone.
How much
No,
did
no, no,
Saudi
no,
pay?
guys,
I think
guys.
he went to Saudi, right?
Is he?
No, he went
No, he went to
to
Turkey.
Turkey.
He went to Turkey.
Turkey.
They
Okay.
paid zero.
Guys, Kane does not provide that much output anymore compared to like what he used to back in the day.
For sure. But he still provides more output than Madueke.
Or Martinez.
Again, I
So
understand, but
instead of so instead of spending 60 million on Madueke, you could have gotten Sane for free. Pay him high wages, I guess. That would be the problem. But
Yeah.
Sane is not the one that we should have went for an actual proper left winger, in my opinion.
oh no, for
Rodrigo's
sure.
available right there,
We
Rodrigo.
can't
and we
afford
could have went.
Rodrigo.
Yeah,
Like, I mean,
why
they're
You
not?
gonna
can afford
they're gonna
it.
say like
You can
100
afford
million.
it.
Like,
Yeah, good. That's what we need to do. Even if they did, if they ask for 100 million, that's what we need to do. That's what I'm trying to say. Like Liverpool are trying to spend 100 million plus on 2 players this summer, and
but
that's our
Liverpool haven't
competition.
been spending for a while now. Like Liverpool
Yeah, but like
last
on a
year
team
just
that won
went
the
with the
league,
same squad and won the league, right? Like, so we have been spending like for a while now. Like we've been buying players and we've been buying the wrong
we
players.
I don't think we've been buying the wrong players. I just think we
Bro,
didn't buy enough for
Calafiori,
attack.
Marino, like all of these
Last
were
season, yeah.
supposed to be like
Last summer you did.
No,
like
it's
our big
yeah,
signings.
yeah.
Like the
I
last
I agree. Last
very good
last
signing that
windows,
we had is
the last
Timber. Like the last very qualified, very like great signing that we had is Timber.
no that window
F1, right?
was, in my opinion, pretty good.
Hmm?
That
Right?
window was pretty good.
Rice,
That window was pretty
I
good.
think Timber came after Rice, no?
It's the
Or did they
same
come
It's
window.
the
at
same
okay?
window.
So Rice
It's
and
the same
Timber,
window.
yeah, I
So
would say Rice and Timber.
yeah, that
But then
window was pretty nice.
So Miki, what are you saying about the signings?
so, I mean, Zubimendi I like because, I mean, now we have outgoing players. I think he still needs to prove himself in the PL. So, I mean, I think he's okay. I'm not like that's not the one I'm super excited about. My biggest problem is like our offensive like players are very like our offensive strategy is very stagnant. So I don't even think it matters who we brought in. I think we need to switch it up. I think clubs are ready for us every
I
single
mean,
time.
you needed a striker.
We
It didn't
we
matter
needed
who
a
you brought in.
striker, but
Yeah.
the biggest problem is even with that striker, if we're gonna play the same system, I don't think that's gonna work. If we're always just gonna because I don't think we switched it up preseason. I wanted to see something new. We're trying to play like from set pieces and crossing balls in. I think we need to be more creative. And if Odegaard, my problem is if Odegaard is not on his game, our whole squad is not gonna do well. So if Odegaard is not playing good, then we lose. And if people just decide to just sit back, we lose. That's the problem that I have. So I like
I
He's
our
been a
think,
signings,
robot
but I
lately
don't
too.
think, huh?
but I think you
He's
have a
been a
striker
robot
now.
as well, man.
You have a
No,
striker now. I
we
don't.
have a striker, but like we still
Question.
play like side to side. So if you look at the small teams that we play, we get there, we get up front, but then we're just kicking the ball side to side. Unless Saka decides to do something crazy, we're not scoring. We don't have people kicking the ball. Like we don't have people just coming up with stuff. I think the only creative player we have on the squad right now is Odegaard and sometimes Saka. So
Sometimes Saka. What do you mean sometimes? He's way more creative than Odegaard.
no, I mean Odegaard's passes are crazy. Our defensively,
That
so the biggest blessing that we have is defensively, we are one of the best teams
Oh,
ever. I think we have one of the best defenses ever. So they can go do whatever they want up front, and then the ball comes back. We have Saliba, we have Gabriel, we have a solid keeper in Raya. So nothing is happening back on our net. So that's been what provided us the opportunity to just stay in the title contention last
Who's
year
your
and
left?
the year before. Huh?
Who's your left back?
Our left back is
Lewis
Kelly
Kelly.
now.
Is he a midfielder or a left back?
By
He's a
by
left.
trade he is, yeah.
He's a
Like
left
he's
back.
been
I mean, he did good, but I've heard preseason he wasn't up.
Yeah, because I think they found out that he's very, what do you say? He's willing to go at it. He's not scared. So he takes a lot of chances.
He's not. Yeah.
And I think they started noticing that and they started attacking him. But I think he'll be
we're
okay.
talking about the Tottenham goal, like where
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
got
But
clipped though. Like it's whatever.
not
It's
even just
preseason.
that, but like overall, everybody has
I
been
think
noticing that.
against
Like he's very,
Villarreal, he was getting.
Yeah. I would agree. I would agree. I feel like my the players that impressed me the most when it comes to like preseason is Saliba at the back. Raya's been shaky all
Hmm.
preseason, I'll be honest with you. Saliba's been pretty good. Ben White been pretty good.
Zubimendi's good.
Zubimendi's been pretty good. Norgard surprisingly been pretty good, but like
Norgard is solid.
we know,
why?
yeah, we
That's
know
not
he's
really
not
surprising.
playing as much.
Uh,
Yeah.
No,
I'm
no,
Right.
just
it's surprising in a sense.
Yeah.
It's surprising in a sense we've seen him in a low block with Brentford, and then now he's like in a more expressive team with the ball with him. I'm just surprised that he's technically sound when it comes to like I did not know his game like that. It's more like a low block, Thomas Frank system. So it's
You
a
know,
low block.
you know
It's
who surprised me though? That young kid. Who?
Max Dallman,
Dalman, Max,
he's been amazing.
bro, Mickey. I've
Yeah,
been telling you about this kid since last season.
nah, you are the first person to point him out
He
like a year and a half
he
ago. Like,
is he is amazing. He genuinely is amazing.
He
Like
looks
what,
good.
15 years old? That's crazy.
He looks
no,
really.
Max Dellman is a magician, man.
I
I
don't
just
know.
think we need to figure out like how to get like the younger players involved too. Like I think one area needs to be a competition for either Odegaard. We need to figure out how to get one area in that first team too,
He's
because
been pretty impressive too, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
yeah,
Preseason, he's been yeah, he's been pretty good.
but
I
our
liked what
strategy
he's
is
doing.
not changing. We're still not breaking down teams. If they sit back, we're still not breaking them down. Like I don't know how we're gonna do that unless we come up with something fresh. So even the goals against what is it like athletic club, like we were like it's everything is like a crossed in ball, set piece. We can't just keep relying on those. We're not gonna win the league unless we're able to
Oh,
break
that's
down teams.
so
you're being harsh. Saka's goal is
strictly
quality.
now,
They
strictly on
they literally
signings though.
worked that one out.
To go
Yeah,
back to
but what
the
I'm
Okay.
topic,
saying is,
Okay, I agree. Strictly
what
on
I'm saying.
signings,
strictly on
I'm
signings,
sticking with
what
a
is your
B.
grade,
Okay,
Miki?
so
I'm sticking with a
as
B.
far as signings, I mean, I think we increased our depth. Like, I mean, I don't like you said, I'm not very crazy about Madueke. I hope he proves me wrong, but I'm not. Yeah, like I'm not too psyched about that, especially for the amount of money that we spent on that signing. So overall, though, like I don't think anybody came in that's gonna drag us down. I think we still need to sell players. I think we need to figure out like what are we gonna do. Like we need players that are gonna play. Like are we gonna play
I
Reese
know.
Nelson?
I
Are we gonna play
I could
like
start
Fabio
with a
Vieira?
sell.
Yeah, like I think we need to sell because we need people that are gonna like, and that was part of our problem last year. We had a lot of
Martinelli,
people
bro.
that were not playing. No, we're
So,
not selling Martinelli.
mm,
Man,
No,
Martinelli is
sorry.
my
No,
dude.
Pack
Nah,
your bags, bro.
nah, Martinelli
Pack
is
your
my dude.
bags. That's what.
Bro,
so
I
what
really
about
like that kid. He made me a believer.
what's your rating?
My rating is
What's your
an A.
rating, though?
I would say an A.
A? A is
We
crazy.
we
A is
increased our depth.
crazy.
I
You
don't
about to
know
be
where
shocked with
else.
my grade, I'll
Aside
tell you
from,
that much. A
let me
is
tell you something.
crazy.
Right, let me explain why I gave them an A. The reason I said an A is because I don't know anywhere else aside from that left wing that we could have improved. And I think the left wing just kind of stayed the same, which I think we would be okay with.
Which is terrible. That's my
No, I
problem.
think we'd be okay with that. Like I think I
I'm
would
being
say an A,
generous with a B, by the way.
I was
I'm
about
being
to,
generous with a B.
bro.
I'm not trying to be a.
Every single position, we have one of the best people playing right now. As starting, and then I am confident with the people coming
okay.
into,
Okay, fair. So
especially
you think, okay.
especially our rotation, even
Su-
strengthening that.
Sure, what's your rating?
I want to
Oh,
hear stories.
oh, it's about to be, you're about to be shot in for a shock, I'll tell you that much. Honestly, the signings, so what did you guys need coming into the window? We knew that Partey was leaving.
My opinion
Yeah.
is. Oh, we're talking about from new edition. Obviously, when
No, what did you
midfielders
guys
leave, you
need is
got to
what I'm saying.
replace them.
Yes, I'm saying,
We
what
need
did
a
you need?
Oh,
striker.
What
we
was your
needed
need?
we needed a striker and a left winger, in my opinion. As the squad was still as it was, we need a striker and a left winger
At
and a
least one
backup right
striker,
winger.
a backup right winger, and a midfielder, I would say. Because if
Yeah.
you're losing one, okay. From that, you addressed the midfield, and with two players, you
Okay.
addressed the striker, and you addressed a backup right winger. You didn't address the left
And a
winger,
back.
right?
Yeah, and a backup keeper we addressed
I
it,
mean, I
I
guess
would
yeah,
say.
that was fine.
Yeah.
I did that was not really a
Yeah,
deep need, I
whatever.
don't think. So
Yeah.
that
And we
being
got an
said,
extra defender,
so
increasing our
how
depth.
yeah, so how I grade signings is always like I said, the same way I grade Man United signings is how well did you address your needs? The striker, I think this is the perfect striker you could have signed. Perfect for Arsenal, I
Yeah.
would say, unless you signed Isak, which was outside of Isak at least. Outside of him, this was the perfect striker for Arsenal right now. Whether he works out or not, different question. Um, Left winger, not addressed. Midfielder, I really like the signing of Zubimendi. Like, very good player, very talented. I think that's well addressed, especially with Norgard. Right wing backup, you addressed it. I don't think it's a good way to address it, but you addressed it. So
A very
What do you
expensive
mean?
backup too,
mm,
right?
I
Right
don't
wing
think that's
backup? Because
the
you don't
right
think
the right.
Max Dauman is gonna be
No, no,
enough?
no, no.
Max
No, he's talking about
down.
Madueke.
Come
I'm
Max
talking about
Dowman is
Madueke.
a
Madueke was
baby,
the right
bro.
wing.
He's
on.
not enough.
Baby, come
He's
on.
the backup right
I know,
winger.
but like, he's gonna get opportunities in cup games.
It doesn't.
No,
That doesn't matter to me. Those are
No,
not. We're not
we're
talking
talking
about the
about
academy
leagues.
though. We're talking about
You
the
don't need
signings.
cups anymore. You need a
Uh,
league or a Champions League.
that's true.
We
and
need
it
cups.
doesn't even matter. We're talking specifically about the signings and who came in, not the academy. The academy is different. That's a
You
completely
said a
different
right
conversation.
winger. That's why.
He is a right winger. Madueke has
But
played right
he's
wing
not coming in as
majority
a
of.
like to play in the right wing. Is my
Okay,
point.
well, if you signed him as a left winger, also a terrible signing still for me. He's actually better as a right winger. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that
That's
is not.
worse.
No, no, no. What
No,
I'm
That's
I
saying
worse
is,
agree.
signing.
I
how you gonna
trust me,
sign?
man.
You sign a right winger who was not
Sign him as a
productive.
right winger or left winger. Trash.
No, 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 no,
That's
no, no,
how
no.
you
As a
said.
right winger, listen. As a right winger, at least you address the need, a backup. As a left winger, that you did not address a need. He's not a. He's not a left. He's never played left. Okay, he might have played a few games.
He
He
played
hasn't
a few
played.
games, yeah.
He hasn't played a season as a left winger, so he's not like familiar
No.
with that role to that degree. And he was bad as a right winger. What makes you think he's going to be good as a left winger? That doesn't make sense to me. Like,
That's,
like he was
this is
pretty
a bit
terrible last
harsh,
season.
though.
No, he was pretty terrible last season for Chelsea.
Bad is pretty harsh. It's harsh. I don't know if he's
I'm.
bad, but he's just
Let
like
me pull up the
mid.
stats.
That's that.
No. Mid is not the stats. Let me pull up the stats
Hold
for
on.
Madueke last season.
Sure, what's your grade? What's your grade? Hold on.
Like,
Let's move on from Arsenal. What's your grade?
Yeah,
my
let's
grade
go with the grade.
for me, based on everything, I'm giving them a C plus. The reason
What?
I would give. Let me
It's
give you the
it's
logic.
not crazy.
Let me give you the
It's,
That's
logic.
insane.
Let me give you the logic. If you had not signed Madueke, this even without another signing, this would have been a B minus signing, B minus window. I think he
That's
drags you down.
harsh. That's
Let me
very
explain
harsh.
why. Let me explain
I
why.
I
Let
feel
me
like
explain the
that's
logic.
harsh.
No, let me explain the logic. Not because of Madueke, the player. He could develop into something. He's still young. I'm not judging him as a player. I'm judging the money you spent on him. If you spend 60 million on him, I'm thinking that could have gone to a left winger or to
Is it 60 mil, by the way? I thought it was 50.
whatever, 50. Oh, my bad. Okay, 50 million. Whatever you signed him for, that could have gone to a world class left winger. That could have gone to like strengthening the squad elsewhere. You could have bought two different players to play like either like you know a backup right wing or like a backup 10, whatever it is. You could have strengthened it in a different way if you were gonna stick with Martinelli. Like I don't think he's better than Martinelli, so it doesn't make sense to me to buy him for 60 million to play him left wing, or it
By
doesn't
the
make
way,
sense. Yeah,
if he comes in and becomes better than Martinelli, it's not shocking. Martinelli is trash.
Martinelli is
Trust
not
me.
trash.
No, I
That's the
think
thing.
that's
He's
harsh too.
trash. He's trash.
Nah.
Martinelli is not
That's not
trash.
a,
Hold on, Miki.
he's trash.
Don't
Madueke, okay,
respond.
He's
No.
trash.
Because
Don't
the
respond.
let me pull up,
youth
guys.
is too good.
I am not
Uh,
shocked if
to give you
Madueke comes
concept,
in and becomes
no,
better. It's
okay,
not
let me give you a
crazy.
concept.
But
Elias, let me give you a concept of what he's done so far. He's been in Chelsea for 3 seasons, or two and a half, I guess. He's
yeah.
played in the Premier League. He's played 57 games, and he has 13 goals and 5 assists in 57
That's not
games.
even as bad as that's not even as bad as I thought it would be. Last season, I thought he had a decent season. He had
He
like
had,
7 goals.
yeah, it was okay, but it was terrible for Chelsea
Yeah,
because they were
that's
creating a lot of chances, and he was not productive.
bro. He had 7 goals. Like that's the same shit that Martinelli would give you.
Okay,
That's
See,
my
but
point.
let's
so
pull up. Let's pull
accept
up Martinelli.
you know what
Martinelli in
Martinelli's gonna give you. So
the same
pick
thing.
Martinelli.
I'm gonna give you Martinelli in the past 3 seasons has played 104 games.
That's
He
double.
has, yeah, not double. The other one was like
54,
what?
107.
Was
Yeah.
54? What I said? Okay,
Yeah.
104. He has 14 in the league only is what I'm talking about. He has what is that?
And some
29
goals.
goals. 29
Same Dookie.
goals.
I'm telling
No,
you.
it's not. 29 goals
Check the statistics. Check the statistics.
It's
and
the
13
Same
same
assists.
Dookie,
though.
bro.
If you,
29 goals and
It's
13
yeah.
assists.
If you have it, it's damn
yeah,
near the
it's
same.
the same.
Same Dookie, bro.
That's
I'm
not how you
telling you.
calculate. That's not how it works.
It's
That's
a
not
low over.
No, it's
I'm
the
not.
It's
reason
thinking
he's
it's
low,
not
gonna be
right?
playing.
worse because he's gonna
No,
be playing on the left.
No, yeah.
it's not
Yours
even that.
right on the right.
I
It's not even
cannot
that.
believe I cannot believe
The reason he had less appearances is because he's not good enough to start for Chelsea.
this is the craziest mid off, bro. Like it's
It's
crazy.
not.
The
I,
middle.
And
I'm not saying it's better. I'm saying
I hope I get proved wrong by Madueke. But Martinelli is a lost cause.
No.
The
No,
shit.
no, no, no.
Pack your
Don't shit on
bags,
my
put the fries in the
Hold
bag.
on,
Let's go, bro.
hold
Like
on,
we're done.
Mickey. I think we need to move on from Arsenal.
Let's move
Okay.
on from Arsenal.
What
oh
Yeah.
what's
yeah.
your grade, Chef?
I would say B plus, just because you got a striker. That was the only thing that.
Also, by the way, the other reason sorry to interject. The other reason my rating was so low is because none of them are Premier League proven.
Madueke is.
Yeah,
Madueke is
Proven
actually
to be
Premier
shit.
League
I'm
disproven.
just
proven.
kidding.
Like he's disproven in the Premier League. Like that's what
I'm not happy. I'm sorry, guys. I'm
But
not
yeah,
happy with the Madueke
Premier
it's
signing.
League
I'll
proven
be
a,
is
honest with you guys.
crazy.
I
Go
hope he
ahead.
proves me wrong, but
it's a
Go ahead.
B plus just because of Gyökeres. He scored 98 in 102 games or so like that. I know it's the Portuguese league. I mean, still 98 and 102. That's almost 1 in 1. I mean, if he doesn't do good, I'm fine with it. I'm happy. But at least he'll get 15 to 20, I think.
Yeah, and we've seen him in the Champions League too. So it's not like we've never
15
seen
to
him
20
play
is not good
A
enough though.
plus.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think
my
15 to
problem.
20 is good enough. He needs to have at
15 to
least 20.
20 is not good enough. You can't just like bring in a striker, lap it up with so much hype, and then the guy is just going to score like 3 goals more than Kai Havertz. Like,
This is
I'll
just
be
the
kind of
league,
pissed
though.
off.
This is just I'm.
Yeah, I know, but like
Unless,
Kai
yeah,
scored 14 goals the season before. Last season he got injured. He would have had
unless
about
this,
13, 14.
it could be that
You
he
No,
know
but
what I mean?
scored
But he
15
hello, I'm
goals
not
loses a
like I
and had a
lot.
don't
lot of
like that.
assists, maybe. If he has a lot of assists and is very good with link up and creates other chances, maybe.
Yeah, okay. Which, yeah, if that's the case, yeah. But he needs north of 20, in my opinion.
It has
That's
to be
what
at
the
least
team
20, yeah.
I
needed.
think for first season, I think 15 to 20 should be good. But I don't
No,
know
I
if
don't think
that's
so.
enough for
Not for Arsenal,
the
not
league.
for a team who's trying to win the league.
Chef, let me tell you exactly. Let me tell you why I disagree with this. Arsenal needed either a decent striker and a serious left winger that scores you 20 goals, or they needed a decent winger and a serious striker that scores you north of 20 goals. We did not get the winger that scores like a decent amount of goals. So we got a striker that scores supposedly a lot of goals. That striker has to score now. That's my problem. Like he has to score. You can't score 15 goals in the Prem. That's not an improvement on Kai Havertz as much as you people think. That's only like what, three, four more goals improvement. Like that's not wild.
Yeah. I mean,
Like it has to be astronomically better, in
yeah,
my
especially
opinion, than Kai
especially
Havertz.
with the chances you create.
That's my point. Like if Marino scores about 9 goals in all comps, I
That is
guess,
true. Yeah.
then he played like
Gyökeres has
what,
to score
half
20
a season?
minimum. Yeah.
Yeah, he has to score 20. Come on, guys.
Minimum 20. I can't
He
hear it.
has to
Like,
score 20. If he
if
can't
he's the
score 20
striker, we think he
goals,
is at least.
yeah, if he can't score 20 goals, I wouldn't say like that's a flop considering we did
Yeah.
not spend so much money on him. But
Mhm.
it's not
It's
been
not a success
addressed.
either.
That
Yeah.
problem's still there. Yeah.
All right. So Chelsea.
No, hold on. I have a
Who?
problem with this. I have a problem with this. You know why? Because like my biggest like pet peeve is when we start providing just a one player. Like I remember the days of Aubameyang.
No, no, the
He
others need to
is
maintain
the
their numbers.
golden, like golden boot winner. He's scoring goals left and right. I don't want to go back to an
Yeah, but you got
Arsenal. I
no,
don't
but
want to
yeah,
go back
yeah,
to
but you
an
got Pep.
Arsenal where we just give this
No,
one player all the
that's not going to be
I don't think that's gonna
Mickey.
be.
Mickey, that can't be the case. You don't have Pepe and Lacazette anymore. Be serious.
Yeah,
Like you
but
got Saka.
what I'm saying is
Saka
like
still has
all
to
our
is going to
strategy is
pull
going
his
to be
numbers.
give it to Gyökeres. I don't think that's good.
It's
No,
No,
not.
no, no,
I
no.
It's
no,
not.
want I
it's
want the
not
goals to
though.
be distributed. I don't want him to be like
It's not
20 plus goal, Erling Haaland. I don't think that works. I think for
that won them the league. That won them the trouble. Like
I know,
that's what
but
a
that's
win.
that that that's
That's what
a very
It's not even 20 plus goals,
look.
30 plus goals. That's a
That's
different.
what I'm saying. Goals wins games, bro. Like that's like
yeah, but I
And you
want
need
him
you know what I'm
distributed
saying.
distributed. Like
score.
the 22-23 season where Odegaard had 15 goals, Martinelli had 15, Saka had 14. I'm looking at like
That's where Martinelli
Jesus
had
had
15. That's
11.
the problem.
You know,
That's the anomaly though.
but
Like
that's what
okay,
I'm
let's move
wanting.
from Arsenal. Let's move from Arsenal because
Anyway,
we spent way too long. We spent way too long on Arsenal right now.
okay, we can go to Chelsea.
Let
You can
Chelsea,
go to
let's
Chelsea.
go to Chelsea.
Chelsea. I don't know who they signed. They
I
signed
can tell
so
you, I have
many
them up here.
players. Uh,
They have
They,
I
they,
don't know.
a
they
shit
signed
ton of
100
signings.
players a season, bro.
They have two. They
So
spent 279 million euros so far this summer window. They signed João
let
Pedro
me.
for
I love that signing.
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
They signed
The
João Pedro for
amount
Very
63
yourself.
million. Jamie Gittins for 56 million.
decent
Joel
signing
Hato
in my
for 44
opinion.
million. Liam
Good
Delap for
signing.
35 million, all in euros. Estavao for 34 million. I mean, it's this technically this window, I guess. Uh, Dario Esugo for 22 million. Mamadou Sarr for 40 million, and Kendry Paz for 10 million. It's another midfielder.
Okay.
So just a bunch of
So
players.
I'm assuming Chelsea would ship out a lot of players to Strasbourg, right? Like eventually, or other teams on loans as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they have a lot of players. They have a lot of players. But what I've seen from Chelsea on the latter stages of the Club World Cup, they're doing something nice. Like in terms of how they play, it's pretty good. Like I'm a massive fan of Cole Palmer as well. Like uh João Pedro, if he continues his form that he's on right now, it's a pretty hot form. So very good striker. Liam Delap scored about 13 goals for Ipswich, right? So for a team that got relegated, that's crazy numbers when you
It's
think
actually pretty
about it. And
good.
he's also from yeah, and he's also from City Academy. So I kind of trust their academy. They're pretty good with the players that they've been producing
Hmm.
over the years right now. Uh, when I go talk about Joel Hato, I think he's going to be like a very shrewd signing as well.
Yeah, I
Same
think
like Jurriën Timber kind of profile.
will he be a starter?
Very
I
good.
don't think he's starting, right? Is he gonna be a
Yeah,
starter?
he's starting. He's starting in my opinion because Levi Colwill tore his ACL,
But
unfortunately. So
wait, so but
He's center back.
Colwell was Colwell playing left back
yeah.
anyway?
No, but Joel Hato plays left center back and left back. He's like
Oh, he plays. Okay.
he's
I don't know
literally
much
like
about him,
the
so
left side. Yeah, he's literally like the profile wise, you can see a left-sided Jurriën Timber. That's the goal here with them. So you can play as a left back, pretty good. He's even mentioned it a couple of times. Jurriën Timber is like his mentor, he's idol, and when he was coming from the Ajax Academy.
okay.
So very good player. I think that's a bright talent. And if they get Xavi Simons, I think that's a very good signing as well.
I mean, those have
Uh,
not come in, so
Yeah,
yeah, but I'm assuming Garnacho and Simons will happen.
yeah. I mean, if
Like
those happen,
based
then
on what
that's
we're hearing, yeah.
hopefully for me.
The Garnacho one, I'm not too sure that there's a need if it happens.
there
No,
is no
That's why I
need.
wanted to address
there's
it.
no
But the
need.
Yeah,
thing,
there's no
the
need
thing with
because
Chelsea
they
is
have
any of their signings, there's really no need. They don't
yeah,
address needs. They just sign players because they can sign players. Because they signed
but
João Pedro right after they signed Liam Delap, and they still have Nicholas Jackson.
Yeah, which I didn't
All
understand.
all three had
Jackson will
about the same
leave.
amount of GAs last season, goals and assists. All three
Yeah,
had
Jackson,
about the
I
same.
have a feeling that Jackson will leave now
No, he will leave.
because,
I'm just saying
yeah,
they don't address needs. This is the one
they
team
already
that
got.
it's not based on needs. Their signings.
Yeah, both of them are
But you,
starting caliber.
but do you look
Like
at? I
I
look at
don't think
Chelsea and I say their only weakness right now in terms of like squad depth and quality is their goalkeeper.
Mm.
Their goalkeeper situation needs to be addressed. Like I don't know why they're not targeting Donnarumma. Very good signing. It would have been an excellent signing for Chelsea.
and I guess their center backs too. Who is their like now that Levi Colwell's out for the season? Who is their
They're
Uh,
weak.
cent-
They're weak in there.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
who
The
is their
center
back two?
backs,
I don't even know.
so that I'm assuming it's going to be Chalaba and
Let me see.
probably Joel Hato.
Center
Chalaba,
backs.
Hato. They have Tosin as well. They have
Is
Tosin.
Vega back or is he on
No,
loan?
they're getting rid of
They're
him.
getting.
They're getting rid of
Okay,
him.
so Chalaba, Fofana, I guess if he's healthy.
Uh,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
that's
I
a
don't know if
stretch.
Disasi is
We,
back because he was on loan for the season. I don't
he's
think
also
Aston Villa.
trash.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. Those are their options. Barishile, I think he's still injured.
Sanchez
Adrabayo,
as well.
they just signed last season, right?
Yeah, Tosin is there. Yeah.
yeah.
So who is starting from that group? I don't know. There's also, I don't know
I
who
think
this
it's
is.
just Tosin and
there's so many people.
Anselmino,
Jesus.
the Argentinian center back they have. They have a lot of center backs. I don't see like a legitimate starting two now that
did he
Yeah.
play with the two though
Colwell's
or
injured.
three?
Yeah, they play with the two.
They
Okay.
play with the two because the left
Yeah,
backs,
Maresca is like a Pep, full of Pep, basically, you know. So
because they
yeah,
have a bunch
Chelsea.
of left backs as well, a bunch of right backs as well. So it's just like I don't know if they're gonna play in center back, but it's just I don't see it. I don't see their back line as any good.
Yeah, but you say that, but I see a lot of improvement from them. Their
Chelsea
preseason
has
Yeah,
been
was
No,
same.
solid.
very.
I like their preseason.
their play has improved dramatically. I mean, a lot of the reason their play has improved is because Chelsea signed a bunch of players every window. So by the time they gel, it will take a couple of seasons for those signings to actually like work.
Yeah, but João
I
Pedro
actually
and
think
Delap,
yeah,
they're in the league, so I mean, I don't think it's good. I think they just,
But
I
Savao
think they
my
just
question
also
is,
is
signed,
quality.
yeah,
I
I
think
have
they
a
just
question.
signed like
So,
Duries.
uh,
Like honestly, like
Mandem?
mm,
man,
man, them, man, them.
Mandem.
No, but I have a question. If you,
Mandem FC. I mean,
uh,
we apparently we got the captain of Mandem FC now.
oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we saw. But I have a general question for all of you. Okay, so in terms of Chelsea's window, because it's very hard for me to grade their window, because it makes no sense to any of their windows ever. They just sign a bunch of players. So it's always like an A window for me because they're signing a lot of players and it doesn't matter to them because they have the money. So it's like I can't even be upset about it. So
Yeah,
I don't
I'll
really,
go.
it's hard to like grade them. For me, it's always an A generally because they're
It's
gonna spend the money and they
for me. It's
address
also a
needs.
B. Yeah, for me, I'll go with a B. Similar with Arsenal in a sense where they did not address one key position, and that's goalkeeper.
Mm.
They cannot go a whole season with Robert Sanchez again. He's been pretty decent in the
As I
Club
say,
World Cup,
they
by the
played
way.
pretty well so
Yeah,
far, like
yeah, he's
recently,
been pretty
and
decent,
the end of
but
last
I just
season
know he's
too.
a ticking bomb. Yeah, but I just know he's a ticking bomb. Like yeah, he similar with you guys with Man United having problems with it. Obama.
No, no, no.
I almost said Obama, man. Onana. Yeah,
He'd be
similar with
better.
Onana. Like, yeah, similar with Onana.
No, Obama could be better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like Robert Sanchez actually is a problem in that lineup. So
I have a
if they
question
address
though.
it, it's an
Uh,
A window.
outside of that, outside of that, so if you had to rank, because we talk about they signed a lot of forwards this season, right? Between
Yeah.
us, a lot of forwards in their forward line, wingers and strikers. If I had to say out of the top six teams, the traditional big six,
Hmm.
which top six would you prefer over? I mean, or which teams have a better top six than Chelsea? I think most of them. I
Which
think
teams have a better what?
front three
Oh, front three?
or front line
Uh,
in general. I think
with the front,
almost all of them.
most teams do have them, considering they lack a known name that's
It's
been
not just
doing it
known; they
forever.
lack numbers. Everybody they've signed are decent,
Yeah, they're pretty
are
young. They're
talented.
pretty
So
very young.
that's what I'm saying. So
So, I
I
mean,
can't
if
see
you
this as
consider, if go ahead, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say I don't see them as dangerous really up front. Like when we were talking about, oh, they signed Estevao, they signed João Neves, no, João Pedro, they signed Liam Delap, but only three of them can play, and all three that they
Yeah,
play are not like world beaters. They don't have one
for the
player
sake
that
of
I'm
this
like,
argument,
hmm.
are we thinking of Palmer being a right winger, or like is he a midfielder?
I assumed he was gonna play as 10, considering all the players they bought. I don't know if he's gonna play up front. Do you think he's gonna play up
Yeah,
front?
but yeah, because you see the Club World Cup final. Maybe it's a tactical,
I mean, they haven't really like
change for
integrated the team yet,
PSG.
so.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, for PSG as well. Like they could have been preparing a little different, but they were playing Palmer out wide, which he did as his first season as well. He in some games, of course, he was pretty decent. If you consider him as a right winger, he can still do a very good job. In that case, yeah, like
100%.
you could
100%.
you could think of yeah. In that case, you can think of with João Pedro and Palmer together. That's a very solid front three/2.
I mean,
Whoever they get on the left side.
yeah, if you see that, I guess. But okay, so are you saying
Yeah,
Pedro Neto, Estevao, um, who else is there?
Delap.
Oh,
the depth is
Delap,
crazy though. Like when he
Gittins.
keeps
Like,
mentioning these names.
I know,
that's the point.
like
Who are these players not playing at all? Is my question.
No, they're
Like,
not.
that's what
I
I'm
mean,
thinking
they
too.
did,
Like,
They're
they
not.
just signed them. They just
Chelsea
signed them. This
did
makes
this
no
last
sense.
year too.
Like,
but that's what Chelsea does, right?
Yeah, Chelsea did this last year. They buy a lot of players. They don't play them. They just rotate. They did it with Sancho, Madueke, Neto. Who's the other guy?
That Giu guy didn't get a game as well,
Yeah,
he didn't
like
get
at
a
all. And
single
now they
game.
sent him to
they
He,
always
Sunderland.
do this. So, I mean, I
They
don't
seem
think
to be
you
fine.
can.
So
I don't
that's what I'm
think you
saying.
can
So
predict the
it's
starting
very hard
11
to predict
of
whatever
Chelsea.
they're doing. That's what I'm saying. It's very hard for me to grade anything they're doing. It's just it is what it is.
So,
Like
Yeah.
Mika,
we'll see.
what's the grade?
I'm just going with B. No goalie. That's my issue.
Yeah.
The weakness is goalkeeper. Hasn't been addressed.
I mean, for me, it's probably just gonna be like I'll just give him a B because, to be honest, Chelsea, you never know with Chelsea. They might come out and win the league, or they might just come back and just not even get Europe space because it's just like what do they actually need? They don't have a solid squad that's like an 11 that's they can rely on week in and week out that we know where everybody plays. They don't have a solid, you know, I've like the last few seasons, Chelsea has been switching up so much. I don't know where they're gonna be. Like sometimes you see them and you're like, oh my god, this is one of like the craziest teams to play against. And then sometimes they're just so bad, and then you see them just getting battered. So for me, I don't know if they've addressed anything. I don't know if they've solidified their squad overall. Like Suri said, like who's their front three? Like who's their? Yes, they have depth, but then I think ownership of some positions also matters. I don't know if all you need is just depth, because I think sometimes you need to rely on some of your players. Except for Cole Palmer,
Mhm.
I don't know who's like a very reliable player that like is gonna produce week in and week out. So I'll just probably give him a B plus or whatever. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think I'd give him a B plus just for the transfers. I think I would give him a B plus, but what I expect from Chelsea, I think they might do good this season. Like maybe third.
Probably they might. You don't know. They could be great. They could be terrible with
Yeah.
Chelsea.
I
But
know.
Like it's
Chelsea's
transfer
like,
alone
what
is
am I going?
uh, for the transfers. I'm looking at the transfers. They spent a lot of money, but they spent it in the right way. The transfers are an A for me. Joao Pedro, good deal. Gittins, good deal. Hato, good deal. Delap, great deal. Like
I just don't
Esteval,
like
great
that.
deal.
I
I
just
don't
don't
see
like
that
that
they
they
don't
they
overpay.
pay like they buy 10 players in a summer. It's just like
Yeah,
it's
it
hard to
makes no
pay.
sense. It makes no sense in terms of like how they're gonna play in the team and how they're gonna be like
Yeah.
integrated. But as signings, they're all great. I think they're all great
But
signings.
Sure, like the whole point of a transfer is to
Yeah,
make sure that you're achieving
100%.
something, right?
The
Like
biggest issue,
so.
that's something. I started this by saying the biggest issue with Chelsea is it's hard to grade them like any other team. They
Yeah.
don't they don't go, oh, this is what we need, so this is how we're gonna sign. It's never like that. It's always we're just gonna sign whatever best available player that fits our system, essentially. And that's pretty much it. They do that every time anyway.
All right.
So Chef,
Uh,
you're giving him a B plus.
B plus. Yeah. All right.
Right.
All right.
I
Who
think
should
we
we
can all
go
agree
on
with like
next?
the top team, right? I think
I
it's
love how you
Liverpool.
just skipped Tottenham. Like you're not, you don't even care.
Nah, we're not discussing Tottenham here.
No,
That's
We
after
said
actually
top
crazy.
six.
especially after last night,
Top
no.
six would be Newcastle. We've
That's
replaced
hilarious.
Tottenham.
We might do top five. It's fine.
I'm not
No,
addressing.
no.
I'm not addressing Tottenham.
Liverpool, I think.
Yesterday they did a solid.
Yeah, they did.
Liverpool, yeah. Let's go to
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Okay, we can go to
Liverpool
I think
are
Liverpool.
it's
Let's start.
they
pretty obvious.
they started really, really strong. Like
hmm Pull up
their
their
whole
transfers.
attack, man. I don't know, man. Wirtz, like a TK, they got a replacement for Trent, and they got a backup, not a backup, but like um, I guess a replacement for Robertson too, for in
hmm
terms of Kirkes.
Milos Kerkez, yeah,
Yeah,
pretty good.
very, very good. The only thing right now I'm thinking is they don't have a lot of center backs.
They just got one
They just got
today.
one, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, they might have left it late. If they want to buy Gahey, then it's a 10 out of 10. Even without
Yeah, I heard
Even without
I agree
Isak, it's
with
a
you.
10 out of 10.
Really,
I agree with
I
I
have such a
agree
different opinion on
with
this too.
okay, let me if I want to break down their transfers with Frimpong, amazing deal in my opinion. I think that's as close to Trent as you can get with decent money.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? And
like
a
35
right back
million,
that can
right?
provide you a lot, yeah, an attacking right back that provides you a lot of goals. When it comes to like Florian Wirtz, I think, in my opinion, that's their best signing. Clear.
Yeah.
Like one of the crazy signing, amazing. Like he's going to be pretty solid. From everything tells me that he's going to be solid. I saw him play in the Community Shield. Uh, he wasn't like I get it. He did not provide the numbers other than the Ekatike shot, which was a beautiful goal, but he did provide him another chance as well that he could have scored. So I can see the creative player that they got. I can see where they're trying to move from Trent being their primary creator, other than Salah, of course, it's going to be Florian Wirtz now. So I can see they're going to a different direction. My only concern is, of course, they moved out Darwin Nunez. They moved out Luis Diaz and the unfortunate passing of Diego Jota as well. They lost three attackers and they got one in so far. So they need numbers in attack as well. If everyone is fit, they're pretty good. I would say with Ekitike, Salah, and Cody Gakpo. But you're going to have to rely on Rio, who's like 16 years old. If somebody gets injured, that's kind of concerning. So they need,
Yeah.
in my opinion, they need to bring in one more body in there, like Isak. Isak, if they get Isak, bro, that's
One more body like an Isak.
That,
Like
if
as
they
if
if they get
that's just
Isak,
like
like
one more
yeah,
body. Like
I know. I realize what I've said there, but like
there's not gonna be an
if they
episode
get
two of this podcast because
yeah, if they get Isak, bro,
it doesn't matter.
wrap everything up. Like it's peak. With Kirkis, solid left back. You know, you saw him when he played for Bournemouth last season to go up and down like crazy. You know, pretty good, pretty good. They're like, but like Chef said, like my concern for them is their center backs. Nate is pretty injury prone. Last season was his best season when it comes to like fitness, but he did still suffer some injuries.
Yeah,
Mark Gahey, I saw some reports today on Sky Sports that he's staying and leaving on a free, so I don't know what they're planning on doing with that one.
that can hurt.
But that attack, that starting 11 is frightening. It's scary. Allison, poof, amazing from one to the top. My only problem, maybe Ekatike might not be a direct replacement when it comes to like what they hope to, if they get an Isak, for example. You know, what they hope versus what they have
very
is different. But
expensive.
Ekatike's yeah,
That was very
Ekatike is still a
expensive
bit,
for him not to be that.
but he's still going to play in my opinion because he's very comfortable on the ball, so he could probably play on the left wing. That's where I'm guessing because I don't really see Liverpool being a team that benched a 90 million euro signing. Like I'm
That's what
assuming
I'm saying.
Ekatike
Like
is going to be in there.
there's a lot of pressure for him
Yeah.
to perform.
Hey, but if they got the money, if the players is cool with it,
Like
who are
that.
we to complain? Yeah, what you know, they said both of them.
All right,
We
rating.
need both of them.
So you give him what, an A?
An A plus. Yeah, an A. They need to address the center backs. So I would say an A minus maybe because the center back's a little shaky. Leone, I don't know. I have no idea. I've never seen a highlight, never seen him play. But I'm gonna go with an A minus because they need to address. They need to bring in another forward and another defender. Yeah, I'll go with an A. I'll go with an A.
I'll
I'll
do
go with an A.
I'll do A minus.
Yeah.
After that analysis. For me, I mean, so yes, I agree with what you guys were saying, but the only other concern is like Mo Salah. I wasn't very happy with like what I saw in the preseason, which he's
I
gonna be
mean,
okay
I don't
for the
I
care.
don't
most
think it matters, to be
I
honest with you.
don't care.
Man,
part.
just
When
let's
are we
not
gonna
do
see the
this.
fall of Mo Salah?
Oh,
I'm
let's
praying.
not.
I am praying every day for
No,
that fall off.
Bro, trust. Everybody
degrade them.
hopes like it's just yeah. Sora, your video is not here, by the way.
Oh my bad.
Yeah. Well, trust me, we could
When are
all
we
hope and
seeing
pray and
the downfall of Mo Salah?
trust me. Like don't hold your breath, man. That guy's
Striker's still gone.
inevitable.
I mean, how old is
That's
he?
still gone.
Like what?
He's not
30,
that old. He's 32, bro. Like he's
32,
32. Like he's
33? Mo
yeah.
Salah. No.
Banking on Mo Salah's downfall. That's not gonna happen this season, buddy. They got
How
a bunch of players.
he's he's already 33. I mean, like I think he could
What
he
makes
could
you
have
think?
a
I,
big
No,
summer.
I
like you
understand.
have you seen a
Like
decline?
I get it. I want him to decline too, but I just don't
Mm,
see it.
mm.
Yeah,
No,
we
yes,
gotta see like this gotta be the worst decline of all time. Like if
Yeah,
somebody scores 27 goals, buys like 18, 17 assists, and then just declines the next season, that's just like crazy. I don't think that's
I don't
happening.
see it.
but I mean, whatever I'm seeing in the preseason kind of indicates that, like, he's kind of not at his peak anymore. So I think, like, because of that, okay, forget about like this season, right? Let's say maybe that happens next season. Let's say maybe that happens 2 seasons from now. I think Liverpool should have now started like, okay, what
I only gave him a
happens?
2-year contract, so that's fine.
So
They only
No, what happens next? Like who's coming in right now for Mo
That's
Salah?
what they're
Like
doing,
who's?
though.
I'm
But that's what they're
sure they
doing.
have.
So they're trying to get Isak. They have Florian Wirtz. They have
But
Hugo
Isak is not
Ekitike. That's
playing
a
on wing.
He'll play on the 10.
Ekitike can, Wirtz can. Like they have plenty of players that can do that. And Rio, he's 16, but fam, like in 2, 3 seasons, could be ready. Cody Gakpo's still there.
Cody
Nah,
Gakpo
they'll
is
be
on the
fine, man.
opposite wing. I think.
No, I'm
I
saying they'll be fine in general. They have
Yeah,
players. They'll
in
get
general,
players.
though.
Like you're worrying. We're trying to worry about this window and this year.
So
no, but
what's your judgment on the signings though?
no, I think the signings are amazing. I think the best. That's why I said like the best signings of the summer are Liverpool. Like I
A
think,
plus?
especially like if they get Isak, there's no arguing about Liverpool's summer transfers. I think it's a 10 out of 10, A plus, all of that. But I think if like you guys said, if something was to happen, I don't know if they have the depth. They will
They
probably
don't
have the
have the depth though.
best
They've
starting
never had the
11.
depth. But the big thing for them is they usually like don't lose
Be
players to
fit.
injury. Yeah, they're very fit. They
Yeah.
don't. They've never
Like
had
they're
depth.
they're they're good players like Van Dijk and Salah and the Manes of this world back in the day. Did not get injured.
They don't. And the
Yeah,
max
but you
they've
can't
been just
rely
for
on
five
that,
games or so.
obviously, right? I mean,
They
you
have
saw
for like
us
just
last
seven,
season.
9, 8 years. Yeah, I mean,
Bro, we got like 8, 9 years of data, Mickey. Like you can't.
But I mean, that's what happened to them. Like what 2 years ago when they sucked, because Van Dijk got injured, and
No,
then
but that
the
can
whole
happen
squad.
to any team.
That's
That's
what I'm saying.
that
Like,
that's that's a
but
freak accident. Like
as far as like Arsenal, I feel like we could at least like kind of still keep up.
No,
We saw it with
nah.
Saka
no,
last year, man. Like
no.
we
We
lost
didn't
Saka
we
for
didn't
a
keep up.
significant amount. We lost Odegaard,
We didn't
and we
keep.
could still hang on. So
You know
We
that's
didn't
the
hang
thing.
on, bro. We got out of the league title, and then they came back for the Champions League.
the difference between Arsenal and Liverpool is Arsenal, they they're not fit, not fit, but like they get injured a lot. So that's
But that only happened last season, Chef.
no.
Yeah, the
Saka
year
gets
before
injured.
everybody
No.
was
Saka
in
gets
good shape.
injured every season because he gets played. He gets overplayed. For Liverpool, it's only that one season.
Every season, chef. He
I
he
thought
he
I
played
mean, even
38
the
games
season
the season
before, I
before.
mean, like
I don't
he'd
know.
miss a few games at least
He
He
because of
missed
didn't.
injury.
He
Yes,
played.
he
the
did.
important
Who,
game.
Saka?
He did. Yeah, the season before he didn't play against City.
Before he was
I remember
Nah.
against,
I mean,
like
Oh
one or
yeah,
two
yeah. Maybe
games,
one game. Maybe
one or
one
two
or
no,
two
a
games
few
is
a
games,
better.
few
bro.
games.
Like
Yeah, like
that's normal.
because they'll kick the shit out of him,
or
and then
maybe
he's the
or
only
maybe he wasn't
player.
doing good in some of the games. I don't know.
He plays
I get what you're saying,
an average of 35 games a season. That's not an injury prone player. Like it's just happened one
but
season.
I'm
that
not
wasn't what he
saying
said.
he's injury prone, but he needs a backup, is what I'm saying.
He does. He
For,
does.
for Liverpool, they only have
Does
that one season where everybody got injured. So I trust Liverpool more
yeah,
than
I'm not concerned about injuries to
But
be
I mean,
honest
if
with
you're
you,
looking
really.
at
in
like
terms of injury.
the last 5 years.
Okay.
Let's talk about the Arteta years, right? The Arteta years, like after we started like going on the like on our way up, we started like we were not injury prone before last season. Last season was just horrible for us, where everybody was getting injured. All our defenders were out. We were already on a very thin squad. So I think we messed up with transfers. I think now, even with injuries, we have the depth. Even last season, like we were able to kind of hang on, but I don't think Liverpool can if they lose a Mo Salah. Or
Yes.
to be honest, like even a McAllister, like somebody like those are people that I don't know if they can replace and still
I
stay in
think
the title talk.
McAllister is like one of the best players in my opinion. But without him, maybe this season they can hang a little bit better because
I mean, they have a
they
good
still have,
depth now.
yeah, they have Gravenberch and Szoboszlai can play somewhere, and then you can put in Florian Wirtz. Like, they would be, it's the craziest. That summer is,
Yeah.
yeah. What's your verdict
Okay,
on Liverpool this?
so that obviously they've had an amazing window. I don't think this is the perfect window, like everybody's saying, because they overspent on it. They spent a lot of money. They spent over 300 million euros now, 330 or whatever million euros.
Yeah.
And so it's not like I don't know. It's not like the perfect window like people are talking about. If they sign Isaac, different conversation. I don't care how much they spend on him. That is a generational player.
Wait, how
It
can
will
you
transform.
say they spent a lot of money, but then let's add 150, then that makes it perfect? Like, well, I thought
No,
that
no,
was the
no,
whole problem.
no, no, no. I'm saying is let's not act like they didn't spend a lot of money and they still
Yeah,
haven't really perfectly addressed their issues. Whatever their their number one problem was a striker, right?
but they were
And a left
scoring
wing.
goals left and right.
It's because of Salah. When you have Salah, of course you're going to score a lot of goals. It's not going to. Everybody knows Darwin Núñez is not the best striker.
So are you
Everybody
banking on
knows.
Salah degrading this year, like the downfall of
No,
Salah?
no,
Uh
no. I'm praying on it. I don't think it's
huh.
going to happen, but I'm always praying on it. But no, my point is like I think this is like at best an A minus window so far, depending on how they finish it, because they really have not signed. They've lost two left wingers and the striker, and they've signed one striker to replace the all three positions,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean,
I, mhm.
Verts can play like a wing, I
but
guess.
that's not his position. Like you can't, I can't say that that's their replacement if he's not going to play in that
But he's
position. If
played
everybody,
he's played a significant amount of minutes in left wing
no, no,
for
I'm not saying that.
Leverkusen.
Do you think he's going to be a left winger? We don't think that. I'm assuming.
I doubt,
If we
but
don't get
he
Jesus, yeah.
definitely will have some games there.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll have some games, but I'm saying is that's not going to be his primary. That's not the reason they bought him. They bought him more of a Soboslai replacement. I think
What?
they don't want Soboslai to be a starter. That's my opinion.
What's like?
He did okay
I think
last season. I mean,
he's okay. I'm not saying he's about that. I'm
Eh,
saying
he's
they're
all
trying
right.
to upgrade on him. I think they're trying to upgrade on him was the point. I don't think they were trying to put Verts on the left is why they bought him. I think they wanted number 10 and they wanted to not to rely on Soboslai to create chances. So outside of Salah, that is obviously.
So what?
But they
So
didn't
What's the
create.
grading?
That's what I'm saying. It was Trent. That's there's
yeah, yeah,
secondary chance creator other than
100%.
Salah. I wouldn't.
That
I
that's my
see
point.
Soboslai like more of like a ball winner slash. He can strike the football pretty
Yeah,
well.
but
Set
that's
pieces.
that's where my point is. They wanted a
Yeah.
creator in midfield. Is
Yeah.
I, is why I think they signed him. I don't think they signed him to put him on the wing. And I think their starting winger is going to be Gakpo anyway. Their left winger. I don't think that's really a doubt
I mean, we'll
in the
know
start of the season.
tomorrow.
Yeah, we will, to be fair. But so
Tomorrow doesn't
I
tell you
think,
much though, guys.
No,
Because
but
if they sign Alexander Isak, everything changed.
I
I'm
mean,
pretty sure
if
they have a plan
listen,
ready
I
if they're
don't think that
spending
will affect
150
anything.
mil.
I don't think that will affect anything. I don't think they've
You
thought
think
about
Ekitike is
Ekitike.
going out?
I think he's going to be on the bench. Yes, I'm sure he'll
for
get a lot
90
of game
million.
time. Well, that's how it is these days. Like they spent a lot of players, a lot of
Bro, if
teams spend a
Ekitike
lot of
is a
money on
backup
players.
option,
That's
if
another
Ekitike
Anthony.
Mm.
if
So you
Ekitike
think
is a
you
backup
think
option, it's crazy.
so? My question is, do
I
you
don't
think Ekitike is a better winger than Gakpo currently?
we don't know.
That's what they're
He's
we don't
hoping
know.
not.
for. I mean,
We actually do know he's had 4 or 5 seasons playing. He's not. That's not what he is.
We'll see, but
He's not like a brand new player that we've never seen before. He's played for PSG, even though very little.
No. That PSG
Huh.
team had Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. He's
No,
not
no,
about to
no.
break in and
What
then
I'm
play
saying
in
is,
that front three. Like,
no, no. I'm not saying he would break in or he's not good enough to start. I'm saying we know he's not going to be a winger. That's what I'm saying.
mm,
We know they didn't sign him to be a left winger, and we know that, like I said, Gakpo is better than him at the end of the day in that position so far in their careers.
so what's your rating?
the
A
A
minus, definitely.
A minus.
Yeah, I think we should address Man City and then hopefully call it a night because we took too long on some teams.
Yeah.
And
Mm,
this is the first episode, so this is like a
mm.
learning opportunity for all of
Let's
us.
talk
Like
about
we need
Martinelli.
to
One more
I
time.
will always willingly talk about
No,
Martinelli.
One more time.
You guys can't keep shitting on my boy Martinelli.
I
needs
like
to be
Martinelli.
sold.
Keep
We
in mind.
move.
No, like you
Yeah.
guys make it sound like he's the worst player ever.
Okay.
Oh no, we're
Anyway,
not going back.
No,
We're
no,
not going back again. We're not going back.
Martinelli,
We're
no, no,
not
no, no,
going
no.
back, Chef.
like I feel
Chef,
great.
Chef. This is your
ah,
fault.
uh,
This is
anyway,
Chef's
All
fault.
right,
I'm
Man
blaming
City,
Chef for
Man
this.
City.
Man
We're
City.
doing Man City and we're calling it a night, guys.
Let me see
Wait,
Man
For-
City.
we still have to rank them.
yeah, just ranking.
Uh,
That's it. I'm saying we're not talking about a different team.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. No
dang,
smoke
Yeah.
signals.
the way y'all shitted on Tottenham, crazy. I see
It's not about that.
the bias.
But to be
No,
fair, they only signed like two players, and if they signed Eze,
yeah.
the
Uh,
no. I mean,
we'll
for
discuss them
Tottenham,
next week, I
Kudus
guess.
great signing. Everybody else, I don't.
No, no, I Kudus is a great signing in my opinion.
And
And then
technically
they
they signed Tell
signed
too.
who else did Tell they already had him.
There it is.
Damso already had him. Who else did they sign?
They signed one.
I don't even
Did they
remember who they signed,
sign
to be
another?
100% honest. They failed to
Um,
sign, what's his name from
Morgan Gibbs
Nottingham
White. Oh,
Forest?
that was
Morgan.
horrible.
That was hilarious. Not good lie,
That was
but
That
hilarious.
was fun.
The Mafia got him.
Yeah.
Big
anyway,
But hey,
Mafia got him.
regardless,
if they sign
they're having like a C window at this
yeah,
point.
I would
So
say they're having a C window. If they sign Eze, it would be a B window
yeah,
because yeah, it's a pretty
100%.
solid.
That
Yeah, yeah,
and
I really rate Eze.
Yeah.
yeah,
Anywho,
That's if they.
we can move on to
All
City.
right, so
uh,
Yeah,
on
let's move on
to
to City.
City. So I guess, this window they signed Tijani Reinders for 55 million, Ryan at Nuri for
He's
36 million, Ryan Cherky for 36
very good.
million, James Trafford for 31 million, and a couple other nobodies, to be honest with you.
Guys, let me put this like the way I rate, so I felt, where I'm going with this.
I know, 100%.
The way
But
how I highly rate this kid, man. Like I feel like that's a failed opportunity for most teams.
for every
And
team,
I feel yeah, because with the value that they got, like 30 mil on Ryan Sharkey, that's a bargain in my opinion. But hey, I could be wrong. At the end of the day, like moving on, we could see like he could have flopped. But
yeah.
what they're getting is like a maverick, like a very
For
solid player.
for
He
35
is.
million, I think he can afford to fly.
Yeah,
on
That's true.
he's
That's true.
21. I don't think he can
he's so
flop.
young.
Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
they will sell
Yeah,
him for more. They will sell him for more if he flops. That's the crazy part.
yeah, I agree, man. I agree.
So
And
as
they
this is
and they're
for me,
they're getting linked. They're
yeah,
getting linked with Rodrigo as well. If they get
yeah.
oh,
For me, this is already an A plus window for them,
that would be
personally.
crazy. Like if they get Rodrigo on top of everything.
Hmm.
I don't know
I
about an
think
A plus, sorry.
I
I
think it's
don't know.
by far an A plus window.
they still
Oh,
need.
your video disappeared again. Oh, you're back.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think
They
by
still
far this
need.
is an A plus window again.
do they
But
need a
yeah,
right back?
Oh, that's what I was about to go. Like Kyle Walker still hasn't been replaced. They've been getting caught with the ball over
who
the
they play
top.
with? Who did they play with right back last season?
Nunes, I think Matias
Oh,
Nunes.
yeah,
The whole
I bet.
season? I don't think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Who are they were playing with Nunes the whole season. They were playing
I'm
with
trying
Rico
to see.
Lewis sometimes. They put in Akanji, they put in Ake. They just mix it up. Like
yeah.
it's been crazy.
Akanji and Ake always play in that position generally, but yeah,
Yeah, so I was like, Kyle Walker is a big miss, guys.
let
Obviously,
me see.
getting Rodri back should be
but he
very
got
good for
injured
them.
again. No,
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he
heard,
got
but it's
injured.
like what?
it's like
He's going to
in
miss a
like
few
a
games.
few.
To be honest with you, what I
Yeah, but
see
that's still
happening,
a
yeah,
big, a big thing because he just came back
Yes.
from a serious injury, and he's not gonna come back fit again, and he's
yeah, we
already
don't,
injured again. So
yeah,
Rodri,
100%.
like, that's gonna be a big
I'm
thing.
not, but he's not a signing at the end of the day, so it doesn't matter to me at this
No, but
point.
you still need to address it on your
Yeah, you
windows.
have to address it though.
Yeah,
I don't think
Uh,
that's something they need to address, to be
But
100%
that was
honest
the
with
I,
you.
I,
oh,
biggest
you
I,
do.
problem
I'm
last year.
not going. I'm not
That
going
was
for an A because the replacement that they signed. Let's address the signings that they brought since January
Yeah,
because technically, so they brought in Nico Gonzalez, right? And they're planning on loaning him back out. So that itself is a red flag for myself. Like if you spend like 60 mil and then you're planning on selling the player slash loaning him out, that already tells me like the manager is not too fond of this player. So they got Tijani Reinders. I think that's a very solid deal. Omar Marmoush, solid deal, very good
Solid.
deal. Yeah. I actually wanted him over Ekatike in the in January. Marmoush is a very good signing.
hmm
Uh, who else did they get? Ryan Sharkey, 10 out of 10 deal because very cheap, a Maverick, one of the most highly rated players in my opinion, and I rate him super highly.
And then
Like Sure said, he flops. They probably sell him with profit, so that's solid as it is.
I know
Other than that, I Nuri, very good
very
signing
good.
from the
what a
league as
signing.
well.
That's
What a
where I think
signing!
it's
I
gonna
think
change. By the
very
way,
cheap
I
too.
think I think one of them is moving. I think either Ait
Who?
Nouri is moving to the right side, or
What? Nah.
Gvardiol is moving to the right side. Because I don't think,
Preseason
because
preseason tells me I Nuri's playing left, Vardy is playing center back.
so
You don't
So
think
who's
Like
not
they're
playing
gonna
as their center
play
back?
Guardiola on the wing, like wing back?
no,
I
because
think they're
Club
still
World
going to do
Cup
that.
the Club World Cup tells me it's going to be Diaz, Vardiol, and Ait Nuri on the left, and then Matias Nunes on the right.
He's too much of an offensive threat to just keep him back there. Like I feel like
Yeah,
Vardio
but I
was
Yeah.
so good last year offensively. Like I don't know if you can afford just putting him as a center back.
by the way, Vardiol was a very like solid center back before they got him,
Yeah,
and
but he
it's just Pep that just changed the system and put him on
but
left
he
back. He
became
was pretty
one of the
good.
best left backs in the
Yeah,
league.
like in the league.
So it's like it's very hard for me to be like, okay, we're just going to
Yeah,
drop him.
why would you move
So
him? That's not the part
okay,
that's not working.
okay, in that case, then you're playing Akanji and Diaz in the middle.
Or Stones or Ake.
Stones,
Stones is
It
okay,
has it has
probably as a
Diaz
backup.
and Vardio.
that's what right. I'm guessing
If
Diaz
everybody's
Vardiol.
if Stones is fit, he's probably one of their best center backs. He's
Yeah,
just never
but
fit.
Yeah,
yeah,
but if Stones is fit,
Stones is like I don't know. It's like a
he's never fit.
it's like Fofana for Chelsea. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna be fit.
Slightly better, but
Yeah, slightly better.
yeah. I can see where you're going with that one. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying,
Uh,
like in terms of
I'm gonna have to get. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give the window for Man City a B as well. They need to address that right back solution situation because how they relied was they used to press so forward, like they used to suffocate teams, and then just on the one-offs that they used to get beaten over the top, Kyle
One
Walker, no
ball.
matter where the ball is, left
Yeah,
back, right back, he's chasing back, getting the ball. They don't have that threat anymore. Either obviously Pep Guardiola is one of the best managers in my opinion, so like he could tweak the system and then change the situation. But if they're playing the same way how they basically counter press every team, all their center backs pushing up, they need to find a way to like, stop those over the top balls. I feel like the main person that was doing that was Kyle Walker,
yeah,
and he hasn't been replaced for me, so I'll stick with a B.
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'll do B. Yeah.
I don't know. I'll give him A minus just because of like for me it's the Rodri thing, right? Like I still think like with him coming back from injury, you still need to address that part. I think the biggest reason that Man City just kind of like went downhill last year is because of that Rodri injury, and I still don't think that's been addressed like properly. I think they are very comfortable going forward because they have somebody like Rodri that's very qualified, making sure that like nothing happens. Right? He is orchestrating stuff. He's making sure that they're holding back, and he's very like he's irreplaceable. But I think you still got to think about okay, so who else can we bring in from the bench? And I think the drop off is too big, and I don't think that was addressed. Aside from that, like all the people they brought in, very like high quality, and
cheap.
they don't have the same pressure that
Yeah, cheap.
they don't have the same pressure that Jokeres has, and all the people that are coming to Liverpool, the big
Literally,
ticket players. So
100%. Yeah.
I think I'll give them an A minus just because like there are a few gaps that I think they could have addressed. But I'm expecting City to be back this year.
Me too. I think a lot of the injuries when like I'm expecting Foden to be better, I'm expecting Rodri to be back. So I just don't see a
Expecting
weakness in
Foden
their
to be
team.
better.
No, you know what I mean? Last season was not a good season. So I'm saying I'm expecting him to be back to his best
Yeah,
or close to his best at least. So if those things happen, I think their signings have been actually the best in the window for me because they haven't had to spend, they've spent 140 million or something like that on this one. Liverpool spent
Not
close to that
including,
on one player.
but not including January, right? Because
No, no, no.
January,
I'm
Right.
talking about,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm talking about this window in terms of the signing. So I'm like, I think they still have a lot to do, and based on what they've done so far, this is as good as it gets in terms of value for player, what they need.
yeah, I think they have a lot of wild cards, like a lot of
They do,
people that need to prove themselves, but
they
they
do.
don't have the pressure. Because I
Yeah,
think people just, don't have the same expectations they would for like the likes of Ekitike and like Mbuemo or like all these big signings that are supposed to start
Gyökeres,
performing.
he needs to
Gyökeres, I said,
bag.
yeah, he is in trouble, and I really feel bad for Madueke too. Like, I honestly like because
I don't
this
think he has any
no,
expectations on
this
him.
dude
So
never missed a penalty before, and now he comes in all that pressure, like he misses his first one. I'm like, yeah, I feel
Uh,
bad for him. Like,
I don't think
you
he's gonna
think
have any pressure
it's
because I
because
don't think he's a
it's
starter.
because
To be
he's
honest
not
with you,
going to take a penalty anyway. So, and I think unfortunately for us, I think he's a starter, and I don't think he can do
we about
as
to
I don't
find
want to
out
get
on
back to.
Sunday.
I'm not going back to that topic again. I'm not
We'll
so
addressing
see
that
on
topic
Sunday.
again.
so okay, so what's your I guess what's your league table looking like? What's your top four first?
Uh, you
As
can't go
constructed.
other than as constructed. I think I'm gonna go with Liverpool top, unfortunately. Us second, and then
4 years in a
it's a
row?
toss up.
Absolutely not. We're not
Hmm.
accepting
Yeah,
4 years.
it's because we're not signing a left winger. That's if we are, that would change a lot of things.
Absolutely not. So,
So
I
I would go with that, and then third place I'm gonna go with Man City just, and then Chelsea will be there. That's how I feel. Top four, five and six. If you add five and six, I'm gonna go with United fifth, and then first six.
okay. Who's your dark?
I don't think Newcastle. They've been missing out on a lot of targets. I'm kind of I don't know where they're. Maybe actually Spurs might struggle if they don't get more players because they have Champions League football now. But Man United definitely have one game a week. They have enough players, in my opinion. The coach has more time to train. I
Coach has
think
more
top.
time.
Yeah, yeah, it matters, man. Like if he has more time on the training pitch with them, like he doesn't have to go midway games, like midweek games. That matters a lot. Like I remember when we missed out and then went from eighth to fifth right away,
Yeah.
and then from fifth to second. Like that season where we missed out on European football.
Mm.
Like we actually played well in the
There's
league.
been a lot of shows. Which
Yeah.
one?
So so that do you guys disagree with the list or?
No, I think we
Let's
should all
go.
say our lists, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Say the list and then we'll
I
talk
think my
after.
list is Liverpool first, Man City second, Arsenal third, Chelsea fourth. But it's gonna be
I
tough.
actually prefer your list
What
than
about
mine.
what about
Like,
fifth and sixth?
fifth.
Mickey, you're getting too sucked into the banter
And
about
it's
the second
as
again because there's
also
a
as
third is not better
constructed,
than
so
second.
I don't care.
The
I'm
thing,
still
the thing is, Miki, I don't think like because you came in second this season and next season, I think it's gonna be very close. With all like four of them, it's gonna be very close. So I don't think it's a bad thing, but for fifth and sixth, I don't know. Uh,
We'll do our game week 19 predictions again. Like we'll revise
yeah,
like what we've seen. We'll
I
have a
think we
better
should
idea.
also. I think I'm gonna revise it after the window's closed too. To be honest with
yeah,
you,
we
Yeah, that too. That too.
yeah, because
That
it
too.
matters. Yeah.
fifth and sixth. I think Spurs, and then six maybe Newcastle. I think seventh is gonna
This
be.
guy's not an optimist, man. Like
I
he's
think I think seven. If we get Belieber,
yeah, I was expecting to see United up there.
we finish 15th.
Yes.
I just don't. I just
So if you guys come up to that top of the table, that shirt is coming back on.
hey, if we win Sunday, that sure is coming back this week.
That shirt is gonna be on.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, what about your predictions?
Mine is different, honestly. As constructed, I think City are winning the league. Without, I'm talking about without Isak going, without nothing else. That's my opinion. I don't think if Rodri comes back, that's my assumption. Rodri is going to be back and healthy, and Foden's going to be back and healthy. So with that and with the signings they have, I think they're going to win the league. I think number two will be Liverpool, and three will be Arsenal. For Chelsea, fifth United. As constructed, they have to finish fifth. They have to. Like if they don't finish fifth, it's a big issue. So and then sixth, I don't even know honestly. If I had to put a team right now as constructed, Aston Villa.
They didn't lose Watkins yet, so I could see that
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
So as constructed, because they were pretty good the whole season last season, and I think Newcastle got worse, and
You know what?
um,
I might change mine. I think Villa fifth and Spurs sixth.
Their chef is not happy about the season at all.
No, I
He
mean,
is not excited.
I'm
Yeah.
excited, but at least I want progression.
Uh,
I want to.
minimum expectation
Okay.
is fifth for me. Minimum expectation is
So
fifth for me.
what do you expect Man United to be at?
Me?
No, chef. No, you already told us fifth. So chef did not even put them on the
No,
top six, so we don't even know
I
where he
know,
thinks.
right?
I said seventh.
Okay. Oh, so it's not far off.
It's not far.
Okay, okay,
Europa,
gotcha.
I think, right? Should
I
be
think
right.
that would get you conference.
Yeah.
Big baby steps.
No. Yeah, my goodness. There's only one Europa League spot?
Yeah, I think so.
I
And the
think
one
so.
that FA Cup winner will join as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Yeah.
For me, I mean, obviously, you guys are not gonna agree. I think.
You better. I know she's gonna say go for it. Say
I
it.
think you know where I'm
Say
going
it.
with this. I
Clip
think
Be
it.
you
as
know where I'm
deluded
going
as you
with
can
this.
be.
This is our
Clip
season.
it.
This is our season. It's gonna be our season. It's Arsenal first, and
This is
then
how we go clip.
closely. That's probably gonna be Liverpool. I would say Liverpool, City, and then to be honest, I think United can be like that top four. I think United can come in that top.
Wow. That is
And
bold.
Like
fifth, because you
I
said
hate that
Liverpool
to say,
City, right?
huh?
Oh, never mind, never mind. You didn't say Chelsea.
I didn't say
No
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
So I think Chelsea's gonna come after United fifth place. So Chelsea, like I
What
said
about
earlier,
sixth?
huh? So
What
here I
about
have
who's your
all
sixth?
my 20 listed.
Really? I
So
don't.
yes. So mine is Arsenal, Liverpool, City, United, and then I think Chelsea, and then I think Palace. Palace have
Alice. That's
yes.
bold.
If they keep Eze, I think they're gonna come in above Villa and Newcastle.
Okay. And
Mateta's gonna
Tottenham.
be there. If they don't lose any more players, I think they'll be okay. And then I would say Bournemouth, Brentford, Brighton, Spurs, and then
Dang.
Everton.
Look at the bias.
I mean, Spurs are gonna be scraping the bottom of the barrel again.
Okay.
I mean, Everton, Forest, West Ham, Sunderland. I think Sunderland are gonna stay, and then Wolves, Leeds, and Burnley are gonna go back down, in my opinion. So
Predicting all 20 is a little bold. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy.
We're supposed to
that's
do that
that's just my
technically.
list. I thought you guys were gonna do the same too.
I did
I do
not
have a
plan to
list,
do
but
that.
like
Yeah, what's your list? Because I want to see how much of this I'm kind of on point for. If not, like this is as Suraj
let me
said
pull up my list.
right now without like more players going anywhere. Like I think the boldest one is gonna be Palace 6 is gonna Palace 5 is gonna be bold, but
Okay.
I think it's gonna be okay. Arsenal first, I think that's expected. I don't know. I don't know why everybody's shocked about
I'm extremely shocked, to be honest with
it.
you.
I'm shocked as well because yeah,
Don't be
it's
shocked.
because he backs he backs the left winger
Yeah.
11.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
I
I
think
think
Martinelli is okay. Like
I
He
think
backs
we can
11. That's the problem.
The
uh,
speed
hey,
game.
11,
I think we
11
can do
has
uh,
no 11 has made sure that we stayed very well on the top of the league, like 2 years at least. So you'll be fine.
I think
Mm.
after the window closes we can do a full prediction for the
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, I feel like top 20 might not be necessary. Let's do top six and then relegation contenders. Like the mid ones, we're never going to get them correct. Let's be real.
No, the reason I say top 20 is because a lot of our lists are different. And I'm seeing, especially the top six, even
Yeah.
the 4, 5, 6 is going to be different. So I
Okay.
want to know where everybody else is landing as the Aston
Yeah,
Villas, the Newcastles. I have Newcastle very low, especially
yeah, me
after this
too.
window
8.
ends. And if they lose Isak, he's going. I'm talking about like bottom, bottom
You
10.
you think bottom half?
If they lose Isak, I think it's bottom half
Nah, yeah, I
personally.
think
That
top half,
midfield
but
is too
like
strong. That midfield,
I'm just saying.
Tonali.
I'm just saying. It
they
doesn't matter.
say
I
Uh,
don't.
Elanga.
I
Like
don't
I
think.
mean, it's still
Yeah.
like a very strong signing.
I know
Regardless,
Elanga. They
outside of the
signed
traditional six,
Jacob Ramsey today from Villa.
Yeah, and
yeah.
Ramsdale was a
Again,
very
a
decent
nothing
signing
player.
too. So
A really
Ramsdale is
nothing
not.
player. Jacob Ramsey is a
no,
nothing player.
you know how I like Ramsdale too.
Uh,
Don't even.
Ramsey is a nothing player.
he is a nothing player. He's not. It's not like a, oh my God, Newcastle signing. They went for like 30 players and they got Jacob Ramsey. You think that's not exciting whatsoever?
They could
You
get
think we
Visa.
didn't
They could
notice?
get Johan Visa though. They could get Johan Visa. So
Visa would be a
Visa is
great
gonna be
signing.
a strong
But
signing.
that's if they get Visa and lose Isak, that's just still going to be a dramatic downgrade.
Drop off.
I mean, if Brentford sell Mbuemo and Visa the same window and they didn't address any of it, then
Br-
they're going back
they
down.
got rid of their manager, their captain, their top scorer, their second top scorer. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Norgard.
It's actually good.
So I
Yeah.
think for me the underwhelming teams are gonna be Brentford, Wolves, Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Bournemouth?
Yeah,
Yeah, they sold all their center backs, bro.
they
Dean
sold.
Howson, Zabarni, Kirkez, everybody's gone.
Yeah,
Their
Yeah,
And they
goalkeeper's
but
had
gone.
keeper is gone.
a really good defense last season. That's what kept them up. Let me tell you.
I mean, they were scoring goals too. Like, I mean,
They were
Yeah,
not
they
they were
were.
scoring
doing
goals,
They
fam.
they lost Altara today. They lost Altara as
They
well.
lost
They lost
Otara.
Otara.
Bro,
Oh,
they're
they're done.
Mickey,
cooked.
they
They're
scored. Let me tell
cooked.
you,
Yeah, I think they'll still. I mean, stay up.
Bro, they lost three out of their four back line.
yeah, that's
They
crazy.
lost their goalkeeper. They lost one of their strikers. I don't even know.
there's only, keep in mind, there's only 5 teams that conceded less than them last season. Only 5 teams.
Yeah.
And one of them is Everton. So take that with whatever you want to take it.
Okay.
Liverpool, Bournemouth.
That's probably like
Are we
3-0.
doing win? Are we just
I would
doing
say
win or score prediction?
I would say the
Uh,
score predictions too,
score
right?
prediction. Yeah.
Liverpool 3-0
Okay.
for me.
I'll
I think
go with
Liverpool are going to win like, okay.
What is it,
what's
Elias?
what's what's your predictions, Twitter?
I was saying, I think Liverpool will win like 5-0.
Oh, okay. I think it's gonna be uh 3-1.
Okay. I said 3-0. Liverpool.
Who else? Tottenham, Burnley.
That's the next game?
That's the
Oh, yeah.
relegation battle. That's,
I'm
that's
I
gonna
think
go with okay,
Mhm.
go ahead, sir.
I think Tottenham will batter them in like 4-1.
I don't know.
I'm gonna
I'd say
go
one.
with
I'll do 2-0 Tottenham.
I will go with 3-0 Tottenham as well.
Next is Man City, Wolves.
It's gonna be ugly.
City 5-0.
Dang. Okay.
4-0 City.
I'll go 4-1.
I'll go 2-0.
Next Chelsea, Palace.
Where is this one?
Uh,
At Stamford Bridge?
Chelsea.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jan, this is gonna be the I'll go with a draw. 1-1.
I thought you didn't rate Palace that high. Whenever I
I did.
rated them as fifth, everybody was talking about, oh my God,
No,
how can you?
fifth is crazy, but like
But if they're like battling with fourth, then it makes sense. If they could,
you don't if you beat everybody below you, the league would be not interesting. Obviously, it's going to happen, but
Yeah.
all right.
this is one of those games. Like
I'll go 2-1 Chelsea.
I think I'll say 2-1 Palace. Make it interesting. Why not? I guess.
so
That's a 2-hour podcast right there, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, next week we can condense it, and then yeah, we'll be back. Episode 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank
We're the
you.
unemployed pundits.
Yeah.
hmm
Thanks for
Yeah,
watching.
Follow, subscribe, all those good things.
If there are
yeah.
any
like, share,
sponsors,
subscribe,
we're still unemployed.
Like,
Pay
Yeah.
up.
hit us up.
Yep.
yeah.